What is up? What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the Straight Savage Podcast. Got my man, me and STR8 in here. Got a special episode today, man, by the brother, man, we've been seeing on Facebook, and pretty much through all your G.I. Joe groups on Facebook. And man, he's a great customizer. We pretty much show his work every week. Of something different he's done, if it's not a custom person or just something, an idea that he came up with in his head. Didn't know too much about him. I don't know if how many people do, but the whole point of this episode today is to bring this brother out. We're gonna bring him out after we say what's up to my man STR8 here. STR8, what's going on with you, man? You was about to fall asleep on me and shit.
Yo, the boy's getting old, man. It's 10:30 for all those out there in the watching this later on in the world. It's 10:30 at night on a Friday after working all week. So yeah, my old ass is getting a little tired, man. But this episode is brought to you by Red Bull. So
got sponsors and shit like that. Hey, look, I ain't gonna front though. Shit, I took a nap. I was laying down. Hey, matter of fact, when the guests come out, I'll tell him about it. But he asked, he's like, "Yo, so it's gonna be in an hour, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I was in my damn, I was on that couch, knocked the fuck out, man. But without further ado, we want to bring out the guest, the man we've been talking about, goes by the name of Mr. Lonzo Wilkinson. Let's give a round of applause up for my man Lonzo. Right, Lonzo, what's going on with you,
Hall?
What's going on with you, fam? You all right out there, man?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great, brother.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Today, man, the whole point of this episode, man, is to show some light on you. You deserve it. You've been putting in work nonstop. Be honest with you, man. Like I went back and looked, you know what I'm saying, and looked like you've been, and probably before then, because I'll still say I'm fairly new to this game. I've only, had my face, showing with action figures for about 4 years. But as far as serious collecting, we talking about just 6 or 7 years, man, bro. I seen your stuff go back to 2013, and I'm pretty sure it's before that, man.
Oh yeah.
But the whole point of this episode is to talk to you, get to know you, and show off some of that work, man.
Oh, yeah,
and I'll start first, man, by where you from? What's your story?
Oh yeah,
Mr. Lonzo.
Oh yeah, I'm from Chicago, West Side Chicago. Grew up there, born and raised. And I moved down. So I moved to Arkansas once I started having kids. Probably about like 18, 19. I moved down here for the kids, but I moved down here like 22 because moved down here like 22 to Arkansas. Easier living, cheaper lifestyle, stuff like that.
Okay. So growing up in Chicago, good, bad?
Oh,
you still got love for Chicago,
Chi-Town? I go all the time. My mom's and stuff there. My My moms and stuff there love it. Yeah, I go all the time, man. It's a lot of good action figure collecting there too. They do a show there once every month. It's better than most cons. So Chicago go hard. I love Chicago.
Oh, you said they do a show there once every
Once a
month?
month, yes, it's harder than a lot of cons I've been to.
What's that
Nice.
con called?
I don't forget, man. They do it every. It's like it once a month. Like I forgot what it's called. You just look online. I forgot what the page is called, and they'll show where they advertise and they having the con. You go up there, check it out.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I lived in Gary back in the early '80s. That's when my little brother was born. So that's a little not too far from Chicago.
No, it ain't too far.
The other MJ is from there.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Jackson.
That's right. That's right. Seagram, you did say that you in your early part of your life you was up in that Chicago area.
Yes, sir.
It seems like
that Force this morning too.
Say that again.
That Force. Either one of y'all watching that Force?
Oh man, you know what, man?
Place in Chicago too.
Yeah, I really don't watch a lot of TV. A lot of people don't. They trip about that. I don't really watch a lot of TV. When I start watching TV, I start making the action figures. Like when I went on that Viking kick not too long ago, I'm watching the Viking show. So when I start watching the show, I start wanting to make them characters. So like if I watch somebody play Call of Duty, I start drawing out making the characters.
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you pretty much catch inspiration.
Yeah. Like inspiration. Yeah.
Hey, so pretty much what got you into G.I. Joe? Is G.I. Joe your main?
We gotta go all the way back. When I was a kid, I had to be like 5 years old. My brothers and them, they used to watch I had to be like 5. They used to watch Transformers and G.I. Joes came on. And Transformers, I think G.I. Joes came on first, but Transformers the full attraction, so we would watch that. So we had figures, Transformers and G.I. Joes and He-Man figures and Thundercats. But we collected them. So then after a while, we got after a while, we ran with that for a while. And then we left. We had moved to like a rural, rougher neighborhood. And some reason, the toys didn't come with us. You know what I'm saying? The toys didn't come, man. So when we got out, we went to a rougher neighborhood for some reason. I don't know. So when we moved out there, the toys didn't come, and it was kind of like I guess a halt on toys for a while. And then we got back into toys because then it's kind of come from like a humble beginnings, like because it's like whatever back then, whatever we wanted was like you had to make something out of nothing. So we would scavenge toys. We go to the flea markets. We walk the alley sometime and go behind the Goodwills and looking for toys. Me and my friend, we would scavenge toys, and we make something out of nothing. And I started customizing back then, making something out of nothing. We did that with bikes, go-karts, everything.
Yeah, and that's what like this kid bashing thing now reminds me of. Is those how you used to switch out the rubber bands on the Joes and put the different pelvis and legs. I seen a bunch of figures like that back in the day. I was too young to actually keep doing it, but I remember just those figures being put back together by that rubber band in that pelvis area.
Then when I got like in high school, things got a little better, and I started going to the flea market. And this woman she's still there now in Alsip. The woman had like a total G.I. Joes, and I went through the thing because I'm looking for X-Men, but I went through the total, and I'm in high school. She had G.I. Joes, and I said, man, I remember these. Oh, man. So she had like $3, maybe even $2. So I bought a bunch of them. And when I bought them, man, it was back to collecting. It was up to collecting G.I. Joes. Back then, it was eBay, and you had to use a money order to pay for your stuff, and you get it shipped in like that. So I was collecting like that. Started all the way back then when I was in high school collecting them. And then once I did the O-rings forever, then the 25th Joes came out. I went crazy on them. I got videos on YouTube about them. Then when the classifieds came, I dropped the 25th. I sold all of them except for my customs. And then I went classified crazy.
That's what's up. So you've been collecting all the way
Yes,
since day
sir. I ain't
one,
never
man. So
stopped.
you
I
you
mean, I
never
was
took a break.
I've been collecting all the way. Even when it wasn't cool, I was collecting. I never let off the gas.
And you was kit bashing and
Yeah.
customizing the 25th anniversary too, you said?
Yeah, I got them. I still got them. I sold everything except my custom 25th Joes. I didn't sell them. I did 50 dreadnoughts.
Yo,
Nice.
so you've been in the
I
game
still
for a
got them
long
here.
time.
Yeah. I've been doing it all for a while.
Yeah, that's thing like because Seagram you was in on that 25th anniversary. I ain't know nothing about that
Oh, they
shit.
was good.
It
For
was
real.
really
They
good.
look like it.
Yeah.
I decided not to get into those because it just be too much for me to fall back and try to jump on that. Now, if I was around with the line, I probably would still have some, but man, I didn't even know that shit was going on, man. But they were dope. It seemed like that's what
Yeah, they were
Classified
nice. They were
kind of
real
got
nice.
the inspiration from.
Yeah, they were nice. So I
And
rock.
it was a updated version of what we had when we were kids, but it had like full articulation. It just better face apps. It was really nice. I put a lot of money into my 25th, and then they did the 30th. They did the Pursuit of
30th.
Cobra.
I stayed with the Pursuit of Cobra. I stayed with them. I mimic my favorite figures like Pursuit of Cobra. I love that line.
And that's what I was gonna say in the a few minutes ago. That's where I first came across you, and I didn't put it together because like Mike was saying, he highlights you almost every week.
Yeah, I know.
Show. But I first came across you. It was a shadow tracker. You did a shadow tracker on one of your classified joints a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And that was the first video that I saw of yours because that was always one of my favorite figures from Pursuit of Cobra.
Yes,
too.
It was. Yeah, it was great. It was fire.
I didn't put it together till recently that was you from that video.
Yeah, I changed my name. My name used to be the King Beast Man, but at one point when Classifieds first came out, I was making so many classified stalker figures. I was making like 2 a week selling them. People kept asking me. I made a bunch of stalker classified figures. I just changed my name to Lonzo Wilkinson because I was making so many stalkers.
That shit fly though.
Yeah, everybody kept asking for stalkers. I was like, man, I could do other stuff. We want them stalkers. So I did stalkers, man. I was tired of doing stalkers.
Now, was Stalker from was he from Chicago too?
No, Detroit.
Detroit boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I had what you talking about with that with that figure with the Shadow Tracker figure. Man, I wrote a whole story about them. I got about 4 cases of figures full of off that one figure started Shadow Tracker style. Actually made one yesterday right here. I made one every time I make a figure off like that. I made one yesterday with that Shadow Tracker style.
So we're when Classified actually did their version of Shadow Tracker, were you disappointed in it, or how'd you feel about?
It looked like mine. It looked like my Shadow Tracker little brother, and that's what I made it. A son. I made my Shadow Tracker son. My Shadow Tracker was bigger. Remember, he was on a big base. That was on a smaller base, like a Zartan base. He was on a big base. He was on like a roadblock type base.
Oh, so he was supposed to be like a super big character in the 25th
a bigger
anniversary
base
line?
than what they gave us. Yeah.
Pursuit. It wasn't 25th. It was the Pursuit of
Cobra.
It was a little bit later.
So he had a bigger body, so he should be bigger and Classified. That's basically what y'all saying.
Yeah, I take it. He should have been bigger.
Damn, that would have been dope though. You know what I'm saying? To kind of make him a bigger because he's okay looking at him, but just to have him just like almost kind of like I guess like the Predator and shit. Yeah, because that's what he's mimicked after, right?
Yeah. He's nice though. I like him. I like the character.
You know, I should have brought. You know, in hindsight, I should have brought a lot more bodies, man, just to break down back in the day. But I just wasn't on that level yet. You feel me? Like it took me a minute just to dip the figures in water.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but you know, I would have got Shadow Tracker because especially for the dreads, especially for another brother in the line to do something with. Because be honest with you, like I'll mention it later when we start talking about the later customs. Like I be running out of people. Like after Stalker, after such and such or whoever, I'm like, damn, who else next? I can't do but so many.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I remember you said something one time. I really felt it. That Outback, I use a lot of them, man. That Outback, and they going up in price too. They going
They
up.
are
It was
white
cheap,
tee.
man. It was dirt cheap. I was buying them like crazy. I'm mad what, but now they getting kind of high. They
Mm-hmm.
definitely getting kind of high. You're gonna have to start loading up on. I'm gonna keep on buying them, but they going up. You know, they was like $10 everywhere. You know, now they 27, 30.
Yep. You talking about Tiger Force, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tiger Force was 10 for a long time. I
yeah,
caught a lot of them on sale in Target, but check
yeah,
it. White tee, about 6 months ago, I was able to find a lot of him on eBay. I mean, I'm not saying like a lot, but like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who had some, and
yeah,
that white t-shirt based buck. So one week I'm buying them, second week I'm buying them, and then like that, they went from $30 to $75
yeah.
on the
Dude,
white tee one.
yeah, they high now.
Yeah, I wish I would have jumped on that white tee one
Yeah, I
because
got more.
it's better for my slides to pop off better on
Yeah, I see you
them.
do them. I see you do them slides. I be hand painting my stuff, my
Mhm.
tattoos and stuff. But I would love to get off into them slides. I need to get off into them.
They straight. They don't show up on everything.
Mm,
I guess it's a certain type. I think it's white toner
mm-hmm.
base that can pop up on colors, man. But you just the white surface is the best thing for them. But and I was thinking about that too. What you were saying about Outback, it like I just try to adapt to different ones. Like now, Law,
Yeah,
I'm chasing them.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Flint, not Flint, Falcon, the Coral Falcon 2-pack. They been $30 on Walmart on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, two good bucks I brought today. They got that. Well, it's sold out, but it's probably gonna come back around. The Beachhead and Quick Kick Night Force pack,
Yes, yeah, yes.
$35. Those are
Yeah,
two
yeah.
good bodies.
Those are two good ones. I'm gonna have to get
Hmm.
them, man. I was hit up. My buddy hit me up. Ken hit me up earlier, but I was at a party and I couldn't pull that
Hmm.
trigger. But yeah, yeah.
It was up there for a
Definitely
couple of
get that.
days. What I think is gonna happen is it's probably gonna go in and out, just
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna have to
just like
get
that
some of
other Night
them.
Force. So they'll be around, man. I
Hmm.
cause they sitting on pegs, right? Anybody trying to pay like $64 for that shit,
No, no, that ain't
So.
that's too much. But that
Mhm.
sleeveless buck, because it's a lot you could do with that. Like I want to use a sleeveless buck for my Tupac figure with the shirt off, but I
Mhm.
couldn't find one. I wasn't gonna take my quick kick out of my shelf and do it. So I said we had to find something else and do something else. But yeah,
I was
I know what
just
you're
looking
saying.
at it, and he actually has a painted on tank top this time. So, but he does have that in his buffer too. His
Yeah,
buffer in his
yes, it
other
is. It
body.
is. Yeah, you'd be
Mhm.
surprised at the shirtless bodies and the ones that got the straight naked arms. You want there's not a lot of them like that because it's a bunch of figures I would like to make that I would need, but I need them arms like that. And I would ban them Valiverse Sergeant Slaughters. The Valiverse Sergeant Slaughters just for that.
Oh
Hmm.
wow,
Yeah.
yeah, I never thought about that, man. But that actually that buck is somewhere right here. I stopped letting it be Sarge and I turned it into somebody else. But
Yeah, definitely. When Classified Sarge came on, he immediately, I think he became who did I make him into? I think he became King Von that weekend. Yeah, he became King Von that weekend.
So, speaking of Valaverse, do you got a lot of Valaverse, or do
Oh
you
yeah,
get
I'm at
down
the
with them? Or
Valiverse. Yes, yes, yes. And then y'all talked me into getting Monster Force. You and my buddy Ken, um, Dogmatic. Y'all talked me. I listened to y'all show at work, and then he's always talking about Monster Force. Man, I went on pulled the trigger and bought some Monster Force figures.
how you like them?
Man, they nice. They worth the price. They definitely customs.
Mm,
They did a good job on it. They were everything y'all said they would. Y'all represented them folks good with that one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all did that.
have
yeah.
you put any work on them?
Nah, they too nice. I ain't really touched them yet. I'm just playing with them. I ain't touched them yet. They already custom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They already custom. They
Well, back
nice.
back to the Valaverse. That Duster buck, it got down to like $5 or $10 for a while. Did you grab any of those to as a body to have in the cut to do work on?
Yeah. I grabbed some. I think I made a hard ball out of that. I made my Made a few customs out of it. Yeah, I think I made my brother. I made my brother out of them. You know what I'm saying? When he was that cheap, I made my brother. I made a lot of folks out of that. Yeah, I did.
You got a background? I know you love customizing, but do you have a background in art and stuff like that?
Man, yeah, I used to draw. All of us drew in Chicago. Man, everybody in Chicago do graffiti. Everybody, me and my brothers drew. The kids downstairs. You know, when you in the neighborhoods, there's a lot of people draw. You know what I'm saying? Do graffiti. So man, I had a brother that passed. He was a monster with drawing. Yes, definitely draw. I got a sketch, but that's what got me into really doing customs. I was drawing these characters, and I said, man, I'm tired of drawing these characters. I had a YouTube video up there a long time ago too. You probably can see. I got tired of drawing the characters, and then I got on YouTube and started learning how to sculpt a little bit. And I meant to send Savage a picture of my first custom, but I do have it around here. And then I just said, man, I'm finna make one of these figures. Now it ain't the best, but I tried sculpting it.
You
It
got to
came
start
out
somewhere,
decent.
bro.
Yeah, and I got on YouTube and they were showing how to sculpt, and I just mimicked that. Because a lot of this stuff I learned on YouTube, I was like closet collecting, running the streets. But when YouTube came out and I started seeing other people doing that stuff, I started learning a lot off YouTube back in the day. Man, I learned a lot of this stuff off YouTube. So when people call, when people hit me up asking me stuff, I'm like, man, that stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I give them some pointers, but it's a lot of this stuff is on YouTube. Sculpting is on YouTube. You can learn how to sculpt right on YouTube. Sculpting ain't nothing but drawing. You know what I'm saying? You have to trick your mind into sculpting. If you sculpt anything, it's like drawing. Yeah, I got a bunch of sketchbooks. I used to like making my own characters then.
Yeah, we gonna get into that once I start going through your pictures. I'll because I want to know your technique, because I was looking on Facebook one time,
bro.
And you was somebody asked you like, do you 3D print? You was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And they asked you something else. You was like, nah, I don't do that either. So we gonna go through it once we start going through the pictures. But no,
putting in
go
the
ahead,
work
Steve.
though, that's the best teacher, man.
Yeah.
You know, putting in the work and learning for yourself. That's how you're gonna get better, man.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, doing it that way, that's how you get somebody's gonna get better, man. You know, you can't give everybody the secrets, man. They got to develop their own style and
that's right.
Get better, man.
A lot of that stuff, like with graffiti and stuff, you learn graffiti, you gotta get your own style. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I ain't gonna bite your style. You gotta get your own style. Like Savage got a style. I like Savage style, and I do like a lot of his stuff he do, like with the videos and stuff. And I will tweak some. But you bite from everybody a little bit, but not completely. You will see that. Like when I first seen Savage, he had when I first seen him, I was like, because he looked like I got an uncle that looked like Savage. I said, damn, this looking like my Uncle Steve, and he had all them all the troopers on there. When I seen that, I started buying troopers and officers. You know what I'm saying? So you just buy a little bit here and there.
Yeah, no doubt. Damn, I appreciate that, man. Because when you know what I'm saying, like when you doing this thing, you don't really like. Even when I go to shows and stuff like that, I forget. You know what I'm saying, that I put myself on TV for people to show up to, come up to me and be like, "Yo, Blase Blah." I'm like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying. But damn, I wouldn't know. And it's really flattering when people who are really gifted and talented, tell me that they like something that I did, man. So shout out to you for that, man. But I gotta say so though, man. 'Cause Chicago is a special place, because I've been to Chicago maybe just once, on a layover. It's built up like New York City, but it's got that country twang to it and shit.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a mix of the two, man. And that shit is dope, man. That shit is dope. Most of my guys out of Chicago, Detroit, my Florida guys fuck with me, man. And I'm attracting who the fuck I want to attract. You know what I'm saying? The people who ain't got the voice, the people who don't feel like when they turn on the shit, like I can't recognize this guy up here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, man.
Yeah, you do your thing. Yeah, but it's like that too. Dallas is like that. You go to Dallas, it's like Chicago, and a little bit of like country too. Because Dallas, but I'm gonna tell you, Houston is where. Because I travel with these figures too. Because I go to try to hit all the little comp. I ain't know what the Joe comp, but the little Southern comp they have. I hit a lot of them up. Houston is really where it's at though. They got it's really going down big with the action figures in Houston, bigger than Dallas.
Oh wow,
Houston goes hard.
I've never been to Houston before. I never did, But the reason why I said it because Chicago, you wouldn't think because it's technically up north.
Yeah.
But it's different in that Midwest, man, especially up along that Mississippi River, Memphis, Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, all that shit is kind of lined up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
everybody's
sir.
gonna rock the same way, man. But I will ask you this: so out of those three lines, as far as 3 3/4, the 25th, the Pursuit of Cobra, and then Classified. So I guess 4 lines. Which ones do you like the best, and which ones do you like customizing the best?
Classified.
No doubt.
Classified. It's the best.
What would you say, Seagram, on that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, well, while you're in it during those time periods, of course, you know, when it was O-rings, it was O-rings. You know, when it was 25th, it was 25th. When it was 30th, 30th. When it was Pursuit of Cobra, Pursuit of Cobra. You know, as the times change and the technologies get better and they improvise, when you're in it, that's what's the best. So, you know, right now we're rocking with Classified. So I am going to say Classified as well. You know, it's got the most articulation.
Yes.
What they're able to do with the face printing now, I mean, it's just a whole different level. So, and all the accessories that you get now with these figures, and guns and multiple hands, and the backpacks got articulation, like the backpacks that Bobby Valley just put out with the you know, the satellite things that come up and over. You know, it's just so much stuff you can do nowadays, man.
The reason why I asked that because, like I said, of course I seen 3 3/4, but you know, like I said, I wasn't around for that middle line. I messed around with it for a little bit. I guess a little taste of it when they attempted to do the first G.I. Joe retro about 5 years ago. And I was like, damn, I was like, I like these shits. These shits dope. Why they ended them? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know they had a whole history, you know what I'm saying, prior to that, man.
But I would, and Lonzo, you probably would agree with me, man. I feel like what he's talking about that came out a few years ago, right before Classified drop, I feel like those were like a little less quality than what the 25th anniversary line was, or the Cobra. They just felt cheaper, man, for some reason.
I would agree because, see, I'm looking at it in hindsight because I saw them first and didn't even know. And then I seen that 25th anniversary. I'm like, well, shit, okay. I see what they're saying now. You know what I'm saying? Like, them shits had, you know, all types of shit going on with them. But they didn't get too far with that line. I would say the Stalker and the Grunt were the best one.
Yeah.
Then it ended after that. It only had like 5 or 6 figures and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't even touch that, man.
Yeah, I was a newbie. I was a newbie. I ain't know no better. They still straight. I tell you, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with them, but I brought a whole bunch of them when the line ended because they was on sale for $3-5 and shit. Man, I probably got like 15 Stalkers and 15 fucking Grunts. Maybe I'll do something with them one day. I don't know. I just kept them around.
Yeah, customize them, make some customs out of them.
Yeah, like I said, I got so much shit like in the stash that'll be something like, okay, maybe I'll mess around with them and make some mini customs or some Joe Kids or something. You know, make some child customs and shit.
Yeah.
But man, we going I got some folders with your pictures now. Let's just talk a little bit about your art, man. What your inspiration was, what pieces you pulled together for some of these, man, and we'll get down to the work.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I already got it pulled up here. Boom. All right, so first we're gonna go with Mr. Mickey Jackson.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration for this right here?
One day I was at work and I was just thinking, I'm finna make Michael Jackson and Prince. How would they look as G.I. Joes? And then I was on the phone and I called my buddy. I got 2 buddies that I call. It's Dogmatic and my buddy Rashad. I called both of them and shot it to them. And they was like, yeah, rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we do. And we did it. And my mom, I got a phone call from my mom because she looks at my pictures and stuff on Facebook. She liked the Prince, but she didn't like the Michael Jackson. She said she didn't like the face on it. She liked the outfit and the whole nine. She just didn't like the face. So I got to do that face over. Moms didn't like it.
The face on it to me, and like I said, man, bro, I
Yeah.
love your work. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
So
I
just
take
be,
all criticism. Just you got to
oh
take
yeah,
criticism. Just
oh
gotta
yeah,
get
yeah,
better.
yeah. I think it looks more like when he's about to go. I think you should take that face, and I don't know how sculpting goes, and
Yeah.
that'd be a good chance to talk about that and turn him to the zombie one.
Hey
You
man,
know,
Rashad, my buddy Rashad told me to do that. Take that off and turn it to the zombie, and that's what we gonna do. We're gonna do
yeah,
that.
because
Yeah.
he's got the eye cavities ready to go
Yeah.
and start getting to that. You know how his eyes all sunk in his
Yeah.
head and
Yeah.
shit.
That's what we gonna do that. We actually, me and my buddy, we talked about that.
And that's what we need. So explain how you do a head sculpt, because obviously you're not 3D printing them.
Well,
You
I get them from everywhere. I use some from nothing to get it, like anything else. Like I get buy some off. I've been buying them head scopes and stuff, so I might use a head scope that I done bought from 5, 6 years ago that probably ain't nobody got no more. I pull that out there because I got a bunch of fodder. I'll pull that out the bin. Because they sell 3D head scopes on eBay all day. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of folks selling them, and you can get heads like that and work with them. I've used Marvel Legend heads. I've used everything. So when people ask me this stuff, I tell them, man, I just make something out of nothing, man. You can find head scopes though everywhere. They're selling them everywhere. So that one, I have found that, bought that head, but I couldn't even tell you but I had it in my bin, and I was wanting to bring it out. Yeah,
so basically this is already a
yeah,
plastic
that
head
was a
sculpt that
head
was
that
made.
somebody already made. Yeah.
And what you do, you just take like a knife and or a scalpel
And
and cut
so,
on it.
yeah, add some hair, take some hair away, add some hair, fix some things. Maybe I just had a figure that had a pointy nose. I shaved the nose down, fixed it because you know how I made the nose look to, just
Yeah,
make it look as opposed to look,
Hmm.
that scalpel chiseled look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's not one, it's 1,000 ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't if somebody asked me how to do it, I said, man, it would be to see something, I guess you gotta have an eye for it. So you see something, you just gotta have an eye for it. And some people have it, some people don't. Just have the eye. So you see something, you can see that okay, this could be that, or that could be that, or that could be that. That's how I do it.
Okay,
I see
so
the rollout in the background too. You got rollout in the background.
Yeah, yeah. I try to throw a valid verse and stuff all the time. Yeah,
So,
so
how many customs are you? I know you've been doing it for a long time, but how many customs do you think you've done at this point, Lonzo?
ooh man, this year I did 80. I
Just
did
in
80 this year, and that's
oh
the most.
wow,
But I've done my majority of my ex. I would go on and say I got probably one of them. And the thing is, I gotta stop showing this stuff. I've been getting on myself. I probably got the most custom X Men than anybody because I did those for probably I don't know since Marvel Legends began. So I have a lot, a lot, a lot. I've done a lot.
so
Uh,
the 80 that you done this year, is that how much of those are for your personal collection, and how much
Man,
of
no,
those?
that 80, I did more than 80 because I forgot I sold about 80, and then a lot of them stayed here.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
I
why.
sold 80, and then I did some for myself. Like some of the Vikings people bought, and because how I sold them, people just hit me up and say, "I need that figure. I want that figure," and they'll message me, DM me, and demand for that figure, and they'll be like, "All right, I'll sell it. How much?" And then they'll sell it, and then a lot of people just hit me up in the DMs, and I sold 80 on you can go through my portfolio on Facebook. All those selfie figures did, I sold all those. Those are for those people.
Yeah, you're in the groups pretty regular.
Yeah, every day. I'll be in there tomorrow. Every day. And that figure there is basically I think that's like Flint arms, because Michael Jackson normally wears his shirts rolled up. So it's like Flint
Mhm.
arms. And that's Alpines. After that, everything's Alpine.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
torso and everything.
everything's Alpine. That's Flint's arms.
I've been looking to get an extra Alpine too. That's
Yeah,
another figure. He's $19 right now.
yeah. He was 19 for a minute, and I've been seeing him disappear. So yeah, he's
Hmm.
been disappearing. He's not laying around. But as far as my collection, man, I stuck with that gridiron Alpine set. Man, I didn't even put that Alpine. I got one, but I didn't even put it in my collection. It's in the closet on
Yeah,
storage.
that is a dope one, man. I
Yeah,
got that.
Gridiron did the thing on that one.
Yeah, I made me a Kit Bash Alpine off a
Yeah,
Caliburst buck, like when that thing first dropped years ago, bro.
yes. It's
It
hard to
is a
beat
dope
that
one.
one. It's kind of hard to beat that bass, that Gridiron setup. Is
That one and the Firefly was a dope.
Oh, the Firefly is
Mm.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That is amazing. Gridiron does great work. Amazing. That's why I tell a lot of people as far as customizing. Man, it's back in the days when they first came out, people started doing it, was hard. You know what I'm saying? The first customizer I ran into was a dude named Curtis. He was customizing, and that dude he stopped working and made a living out of it. And I used to talk to him. That's who really got me into it because he was doing so much. I was trying to get him to do a figure for me of my drawings, and he never could do it. And I was like, you know what? Because he stayed so backed up. I said, you know what? And I'm finna do it myself, man. And I just got on YouTube and learned.
And before I get off this with the head scope,
Oh yeah.
so basically you have to work off the mass of the head that you get, and
Yes.
you sculpt on that. You can't add. You just pretty much work and
No,
chisel off
I
of that.
add. Yeah, I got epoxy scope. I've added
Okay.
like that old
Okay.
man I sent you today with the beard. We'll show it.
Yes.
I had to add all. I had to sculpt all that. There's figures I
Okay.
had to sculpt everything on them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cut and build
Yes,
basically.
cut and deal. Yes.
Okay. Oh man, that's actually kind of pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty dope, man. Just something that's like something handmade, pretty
Yeah,
much.
it is. Really is. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's handmade. Yeah, you're exactly
Yeah,
right.
you can't beat that. And speaking of a custom fig, because like I said, you sitting over a certain group pictures to me, but I already had these pictures from
Oh
what
yeah, come on with it, man. I
I
like to
cropped.
talk
So
anyway. I got you.
this one right here, this was actually a really good one. You got this guy pretty good right here.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, you know what? If me and him talked on the phone while I was doing my custom,
Mm-hmm.
doing his custom. So I'm sending pictures to him. You like this? He do the hat like this. Put this on there. Add this. Take that off. When we get out like that, when I get to rocking with somebody like that, we gonna come up with a masterpiece every time. But if I have to just come up like if me and you would have got on the phone and we would have chopped it up about your figure the whole way, it probably would have been better. And that's what me and him did. We
Hey,
did.
be honest
Collaborate.
with you, that now that I know in the future it would be,
Yeah.
because like I said, the head scope is great. It's got a few
Yeah.
little things on it, but I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from
Yeah,
now.
bro. Bro go hard. He gonna stay on you too, bro. I like him, man. He good. He your people too. I mean, add this. Take that off and add this. Could you do this? Yeah, he's straight.
Hey, but be honest with you though, you did this one on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't too much I can really say, but
Oh
somebody
no,
paying
bro. We
for
can
it
do.
and,
We gonna rock out. We got.
and connecting with you on like that, I totally
Yeah.
understand. You know what I'm saying? Somebody done paid their money. You want to connect with you with basically
Oh
with your
yeah, bro.
contractor.
Yeah, he gonna stay on.
But what's the inspiration behind all this?
Well, that is all original there. That's
Okay.
totally original. Bro told me take the thing off you because like your hat, he didn't want that. He wanted to fit it. He wanted to
Mm,
fit it with his logo. So I had to sculpt over that. Everything on that is original. That vest is a vest bro wanted built. You know what I'm saying? I built the vest. I put the only thing I said, well, I'm gonna have to do something without this brother. I put the patches on the pouches on his shoulder. He came up with the camo. He said, I want the camo to be this color, but I don't know, just these some colors, make me some camo. So I came up with the camo with that. He said, bro, he cool though. He good people.
what's the body base buck? Who
Man,
was
that's
that?
that
Outback.
Outback. That's that
Okay.
Outback.
Okay, I
That's what he
seen the
asked for
speed.
too, I think. I think he asked for that Outback.
Yeah, the Outback boy.
Them
That's
boys
a
love
high.
that Outback. Everybody love that Outback.
Do you red dye as well, or do
Yes,
you
you
just
gotta use
paint?
that red dye. They keep the joints from, keep your paint, the joints smooth like
Yeah.
smooth. We wasn't red dyeing back in the days. So a lot of customs had a paint rub. When they dropped that red dye, I forgot who did it. Man, it's been on and rock. Ain't nobody got you shouldn't be buying customs with paint rub right now.
Mm.
You shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
buying that because the paint, that red dye gonna put it's a trick to that red dye too. You gotta rinse that stuff because you gotta rinse that off. You gotta keep washing that thing, washing that figure because if not, and you're gonna have to clear coat it with some good clear coat. If not, it's gonna bleed through. So say you're doing a white shirt, that shirt gonna end up purple at some point. So you gonna have to take care of that with that red dye. But scrub it, take that off real good.
So what you mean? Because like I had a question to ask because
Yeah, come
you know
on with
me,
it,
I fuck
bro.
with the red dye, but I
Yeah,
have
me too.
yet to turn my arms brown like that. How long you had to let that joint sit
I
for
use the brown rich down there.
yeah, how long you let it sit though?
Oh man, I get it hot and I dip it with some prawns and pull it out. And when
So
it
what
get
you only a
brown, we
couple of minutes?
good. Huh?
Only a couple minutes?
Probably. I mean, yeah, not that long. I bend them and then I drop them in there when they real hot. You know what I'm saying? But I have a set of prawns to pull it out real quick because I don't just leave them in there boiling. And, you know what I'm saying? And when them
Correct.
arms turn brown, we got money.
What boy, it should be like cooking up dope.
Yeah.
That's why I was
He
laughing,
said when
man.
him arms turn brown, that shit be money.
It's all in
That
the
shit
wrist,
done
man. You gotta
locked up.
whip it. You gotta whip it, Mike.
Oh yeah, I
Now whip
guess.
that work, Mike.
Hey, but real talk though, man, I have not had any success. I think I gotta check it because I know you got to use the synthetic red dye,
Yes,
but I had
brown.
I had not no success, man. Turning my arms. I mean, using dark colors, man. I
Yeah.
got some synthetic joint coming from Amazon in a couple of days. I'm gonna see what's up, yo. You said a
Well,
couple of minutes. I thought you had
yeah,
to
I
mix it all
it
day.
hit, but try to cross the black with the brown because I got a black and brown mix.
Oh, like
I'm
mixing your
giving up.
colors.
Yeah, I put the black
Yeah.
and the brown on. That's gonna
Yes.
get you in
Yes.
the game quick. Sometimes
Correct.
that brown, see if you doing like a now everybody that's been asking for how do you do it, what you do, I'm finna give you some game. When you do them brown figures, like some desert figures, you know what I'm saying? Come with that brown rich dye. You know what I'm saying? Straight brown, running straight brown. Then you dry brush out. You dry brush it out. You know what I'm saying? To give it that weathered war
Mhm.
look. I
Mhm.
like that look. Some folks want that clean look, but I want my figures to tell a story. So you dry brush that
Yeah.
joint out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then you come, you make it, you build it up from that. That's good on your deserts and stuff, and then your camos. But yeah, but if you try to get them brown arms, try to cross that black and that brown. You might have a better success.
Yeah, man. I like I said, because I hadn't had a chance to really do it. I think it really wasn't. I tried to dye some things straight black,
Oh
and
yeah,
that
that
shit.
works.
Yeah, but I think I had the wrong red dye. I don't think it was. I don't think the shit was synthetic. I think it was just like
Yeah, get the synthetic. They
yeah,
have it. You gotta make sure it says synthetic.
yep,
That
yep,
probably
yep.
could because I can get some brown arms, some pretty good brown arms. But I
And and
cross
and
line though.
and that quick. See, I thought that was an all day process and shit. You know.
No, 3 minutes, man. Tops,
Okay.
maybe 3 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Flip
Okay.
it and get you some prawns. Get you some prawns. Stay with some prawns and pull it out the pot.
Hey, I got a new series where I'm working that stove too and shit. For real, it's called Parts and Pieces. I just ain't
Yes,
dropped the
sir.
episodes while
Yes,
I'm dropping
sir.
it. But I got my tongs and shit, and I like that water boiling fucking hot too.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what people don't know, man. And that's what I was trying to do. Put people on game who do because a lot of people be asking about boiling pops, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm fucking with right now.
Yeah.
So I just
Well, the
said, let me
pop
just
is
document
definitely
this
where it's
shit.
at. Yeah, I used to do that with the Marvel Legends. That's how I started boiling the Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah. When you doing them shows too, I like them shows. When you did that top 10 customs, see that's what I'm saying. If when you somebody say something, you see something, I ain't biting it, but I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like, dang, I did 80 customs this year for people. I need to do me a top. You know what I'm saying? Then I
no
used
doubt.
to and like what you'll be doing them videos on. I always used to wonder how this brother doing all these videos. Man, I do 3, 4 videos, man. I ain't made a video in a year. And then I made 2 videos. And I'm like, dang, I did a vehicle video not too long, and I did that diorama video. I gotta start showing more stuff because I got tons of content and I won't even show it. And I don't know why I just get caught up and forget to make a video. 'Cause I admire you making the videos. That take a lot of time, man.
Bro,
I got the drive to do everything, but I ain't got the drive to make them videos like that all the time. See, Facebook is easy.
correct.
Take a picture, press that button, you good for the day. You know what I'm saying? You can go on the rest of your day. I mean, you check that mark on your phone. Oh man, I got some likes. They liking that, they feeling that. You going about your business. And Facebook, shit, it hit different. You got to sit down and make the camera, and then you edit real good. So that discouraged me. When I seen you editing, like I got discouraged. I said, "Damn, I ain't even editing, man. I gotta get this shit
Hey,
together."
look, hey, but look, check it. It's just like how you said though, man. Because when you peep some of my first videos, I didn't have them sound bites or nothing, man. But just
Nah,
like YouTube told me
yeah,
told me what I need. This still some more shit I need to do, man. But just
yeah,
fucking around with shit and fucking up at first or whatnot, man.
yeah.
But be honest with you, man, them videos do take a lot of time. And
They
I
do,
found
man.
myself this year not putting out too much content, but that was a great idea because, bro, that's why I've been fucking with kit bashes. And I'm like, even though like how you say, like you might not put a video out, but you fucking with some action figures every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to concentrate on what I'm fucking with every day. And every day I'm usually fucking with some figures trying to put them together. So shit, just film the shit because 20 minutes of that's a video right there. You know
Yes,
what
it
I'm saying?
is. I need to do that too.
Within itself, because it don't take too long to boil and pop. Like
Nah, I know.
I snapped together. Yeah, I think I got a video coming out where I put together them MPs with them Nikes on. That shit was
Oh,
like
you
20
killed
minutes.
it.
That shit was in real time too.
And that was nice too. Man, I was at work. My partner hit me up. Did you see that? Did you see that? I looked on my phone. Oh shit, man, you rocked it. You came out with
Oh,
that.
your man showed you them joints.
Yeah, they'll hit you up with them. And I got my partner Rashad and Ken, the one you sent the figures to. When they see some heat, they gonna hit me up. Hey man,
Oh,
yeah, them my
and
brothers. Yeah,
that's that, because I thought you was from Detroit, cause
nah,
my man he from up that way. So
yeah,
and you
Ken
had the
for
name
sure.
Lonzo Stark. I'm like, okay, he from the
Yeah,
T and shit. Yeah, okay, okay,
it's
okay. It all makes sense now.
come
And
from
he
all them.
told me to hit you too. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, me and bro, we talk every day. Man, really, I'm gonna be straight up. When I got into these action figures, I have friends in the streets or whatever, this, whatever. But when I got into these action figures, man, on YouTube, I mean, not YouTube, but YouTube too, because I met some friends on YouTube too, and I went actually kicked it with some dude, his partner man in Arizona. We talk about that later, but I met some real good square business solid dudes on Facebook, bro. Like square business solid, like Ken, my partner Rashad, Marcus. I met some square business dudes on there, like solid.
Mm, and be honest with you, I didn't know all y'all was connected, but he
Yeah,
can seem that I'm square business solid too. I was just
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah. He told
I
me that.
put
He
it out
told
there on the internet, and when he hit me on it, I was like, I put it out there and shit, and it ain't nothing for me to drive by. I was on drive past that Walmart anyway. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and straighten him out because it really ain't nothing to me. He looked
yeah.
out too though. You know what I'm
No
saying? He looked
good.
out, but I'm A1 Thigh Wild, man, and that's the way
Yeah,
I
I
like
gotta
it. I like to
be.
rock it.
That's how I am. I'm gonna scratch every time. Oh, that's the snake eyes. Okay.
Oh shit, hold on, my bad, man. I
Oh,
hit
okay,
that
you good.
wrong button.
That is. That's my.
But yeah, that snake eyes is fire. We're gonna get to this though.
Oh, they did it round.
Look, we're gonna talk about that one.
Oh yeah, the snake eyes. Okay, that's that's grunt body. You know what I'm saying? That's a grunt. But I bought them bums. You can buy them bums on eBay for probably like 3 or 4 for $5. But I made the straps and some the guns and stuff. I think I just sometimes I make guns. I think I made them guns. I add silencers on them and tweak them. I might cut a gun up and add stuff on it to it. So I think I made them guns.
So
And
you don't do any 3D printing at all, Lonzo? It's
well, I
all
buy the
everything,
stuff. I buy 3D printed stuff.
but you don't do it yourself
I
at
don't have a
all.
3D printer now, but I don't have one. My buddy has a 3D print, but he prints big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, he been printing me some vehicles, so y'all finna start seeing a lot of that. No, I don't
Nice.
have a 3D printer.
Is
You ever
that
plan on getting into
diorama?
it?
Well, no, not really. I ain't never really thought about fooling with the 3D printer stuff. You can buy the stuff. I mean, I could buy the 3D prints
Mm-hmm.
on eBay. You know, all I need is just a head shape. Sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I get.
What was you saying, Seagram? You was asking a question.
Yeah, the background, just a diorama you put together
Yeah,
too.
dioramas. Yeah, I do them dioramas too, real heavy.
I
Yeah, I
forgot about that.
seen that post you did recently where you said commissions are open. Where you're
Yes,
trying to
sir.
put in the work on the dioramas.
Yeah, because people, I've been doing so many customs, and I think I did one, and I'm like, man, I got to get back into my diorama game because I was getting real good at them, but I had got out of practice because then the dioramas, you're gonna have to have some space. You know what I'm saying? they take up a lot of room, you know. So I had slowed down on them, but people had been asking about them because I've been doing so many figures. But I got some commissions off of that because I want to start making more dioramas too. Take a little more time. It take about 3-4 days to do them.
Well, you said you like the storytelling aspect, like when you're
Yes,
talking
I
about
love
doing the
that.
wash on the desert, and you can do a lot of storytelling when you build a diorama up,
Oh
man.
yeah, I got some dioramas. If you watch some of my old videos, man, I got some dioramas. They'll tell a story within themselves. I had did a show, a con. I sold everything except for a bag. It's on YouTube. And I did a diorama with a tank going through a building. That whole thing told a story.
Damn.
It's on YouTube. It's a tank going straight through a building with the destruction and everything.
I'll
What
check
can
that
people
out.
find you on YouTube?
I just type in that Lonzo Wilkinson. Probably have to put it. That's it, Lonzo Wilkinson. Then
Yeah.
it'll pop up. Yeah.
Word. I see. I didn't even know you had a YouTube joint. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I'm on there.
So on myself by my on my thing. I'm gonna push the line on that one too, man, and put it out there because I didn't know.
Yeah,
You
I got
know.
some customs on there too. I got some customs
It
on there
goes it
too.
goes back, Mike. It goes back like
Yeah, I
four,
go
5,
back.
6 years, man.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm saying when I look back on the Facebook joint, I seen it all the way back to 2013. So I say, shit, he
Yeah,
in the game. He been in the game.
yeah, I've been doing it
Yeah,
for a
and that's
while.
something people need to know. And like I said, this Snake Eyes is dope, man. Like
Yeah, he's
you
nice.
have a grunt joint.
Just grunt, straight grunt, and I think yeah, some straight grunt. I think yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, I can tell by them ribbed sleeves, them cuffs.
Yeah, and I put all the bombs and stuff, pouches on them and everything.
Now, was this
They-
a commission for somebody else, or was this one
Man,
of your?
I did it for myself, but every time I make one, people buy it. They don't last. I don't even have one in my display. They don't last. They do not last. I mean, they don't last at all. I mean, I
What's
would
that in
like
the
to keep
corner?
one.
Go
Hmm?
down. What's that? What's that little? Is that looks like a wrestler's mask? What is that right there?
Right there. Oh, that's a painted. That's a painted Killmonger mask. Yeah, I do the mask too. I do the mask. I got some good masks in there. Square business mask. I
But
got a
that's what I like, man. Like the other one, you had like roll out in the background.
yeah.
You got little things in the background for
Yes,
people to.
yes, 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 yes. I like that. Yeah, it tells a story. You got a good eye. You got a real good eye. You might do you draw do some artwork yourself?
I don't, man. You know, I've always
Yeah.
been into stuff. Like back in the day, I was really into hip hop, but I couldn't
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah. Oh,
Couldn't
you like
really.
rap?
I, I with the action figures, I'm into
Yeah.
action figures. I want to get into toy photography. So I'm
Yeah, I've
just
been
like the part of the culture that
yeah.
does the buying and enjoys the product. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you like that rap music. I'm working on Public Enemy and I did I'm working on Public Enemy. I did Flavor Flav. I've never even showed him. I did Flavor Flav. I think I showed Professor Griff. I showed Griff. But
Oh
I'm
shit,
yeah, you
he'll
know,
be.
actually he's on my page. Griff is on my page. And then I'm
Did you
working
do him with
on
a stalker body?
I doing this talking. No, I used the Dusty on Griff, Professor Griff.
Okay, because he got as soon as I thought about Professor Griff, I'm like, damn, that's a straight up stalker body custom right
I
there.
used the Dusty because you know he be wearing the military outfits like Dusty be wearing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Stalker had that full military joint on too, but I just
But it
thought
ain't
about
had a collar though. It ain't had a collar like the
that.
military jacket. So
Uh,
I'm actually using Valorverse to do the S1Ws. So it's gonna
uh,
be yeah.
it was an S1W.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the whole public game. I've been working on it and it's in there. I just ain't showed it till I get them all done. I'm using the Valorverse, those red camo figures that they did. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use two of them because I had already did Professor Griff like that. Then like next thing I know, Valorverse done drop some figures like that with the same camo. So I'm like, oh man, all I gotta do is a head swap. Now I got my S1Ws and you know it's Public Enemy and the S1Ws, and I'm gonna drop that. And I'm trying to get a Jeep, and then that's what I need those water slides for because I want those Public Enemy slides on there.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to mess with this guy yet, but people be going to dude on eBay called Bad Mother Tattoos.
Yes, that's what I've been hearing on your
Yeah,
page. Actually, they were talking about him a lot.
yeah, and he if you just let him know what you want, he'll make that water slide. And I think he's doing it with the white toner because I see the slides people put them on. It be popping up on colorful backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit him up because something like
I'm
that.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I've been trying to think because when he do it, he make a sheet of it, and I'm trying to think like what can he make a sheet of. Public Enemy's a good one because with the crosshair and everything, you could put their thing up. You know what I'm saying on multiple things, and I'm like, what could I do? And I'm thinking about maybe try to see if he can do like a Rough Rider joint, with that double R and shit, so I can make me a little Rough Rider crew or have Rough Rider t-shirts. But I'm gonna think of something for him to do for me.
Super 7 has a dope hip hop line, man. They're the smaller figures.
Yeah.
Man, they're really sick, man. They've done Biggie. They've done almost they've done Ghostface. They've done Old Dirty.
Yeah.
Who else they've done? RZA, Jay Dilla, MF Doom. They've done a lot of them, man.
It's funny you said MF Doom. I gotta make an MF Doom. I got a son, man. He's a huge MF Doom fan. I gotta make an MF Doom figure for him. Probably gotta do that for Christmas. He wanted for Christmas. I actually make action figures for my sons for Christmas.
That's what's up, bro.
A little bit. Yeah, they collect. I made my son. If you look on my page, I made like it's like a black Wolverine with dreads, with a mask, with a half mask on, with fangs coming out of it. And then for Christmas, I'm gonna make him like a black saber tooth with dreads to go. Yeah, they like them type of figures.
I'm surprised Mike can't hit you up for any Wu-Tang collabs.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, like I said that because this is really kind of like my first time. Why I keep doing this shit? First time, just actually even talking with Lonzo here, man. But I like I said, I'm in a shortage of African American figures. You know what I mean? Like these head folks.
I got about 5 cases full.
Like just something different, unique, like this right here. Like I want to grab a road pig to customize, but who the fuck head I'm gonna put on? I don't want a fridge. You know what I'm saying? I just want a fresh
I don't really like that. I really don't like that. Me and my partner, we just had a conversation about that fridge head that's floating around. I really don't like that fridge head, man.
Why?
That man didn't look like that. Now, my fridge ain't perfect, and it's hard to get. I told my buddy the other night, I said, man, it's hard to make a perfect custom. He said, man, you done made some perfect ones, but I don't. It's hard. It's just hard to make a perfect custom. And that fridge head, somebody need to come up with something else. I did my own fridge head. I'd rather do my own. I'm not gonna rock that one because it's the teeth, the way it just smile, the teeth, it just looks corny. I did the bull. I did the bears though. I did the bears.
Bears.
Yeah, the championship bears. They on there. They on my portfolio on Facebook.
Man, that's what I say, bro. You like this got to get out because
as a kid, and as I gotta say this as a kid, I didn't even know why they did the fridge over Walter Payton. Walter Payton more of a G.I. Joe than the fridge, so it didn't even make sense.
Walter Payton wanted that bread, wanted that money.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because I never understood that.
I mean, I'm just guessing, but it probably had to do with money. They probably couldn't afford Walter Payton. What you think, Savage?
I would say the same thing. I mean, Walter Payton was a big time motherfucker. Fridge got popular though. Fridge that was doing some shit, them couple years, so he got popular.
He made a touchdown.
Yeah, correct. they were using him like a utility back and shit.
Yeah, they were.
So, he was a big name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
He was just he had. I to be honest with you though, Walter Payton would have been fucking fired though.
Man, I got a Walter Payton figure in there too. That's one of my favorite right there. I probably wouldn't even sell that figure. Somebody asked about that one, I'd probably be like, nah, man, I'll make you one. But
just the way Walter Payton even looked, you know what I'm saying? With
that he got that rugged look, man. Man, I hope somebody asks for one. I love to make one.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, how much time? I mean, you got a lot of time, man. Everything we say, you say, yeah, I got one of those. I got those. I got a whole Chicago Bears. How much time a week do you be putting into this shit, man?
Now I'm gonna make you fall out your chair. You ain't gonna believe this, but I got 2 dudes that are vouch for this. I work 2 jobs, and then I come home at night and work on figures till like 3 at night. I want to get up in the morning At 5 in the morning, I build machines. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole. I make machines. Like I can read a blueprint. If you give me, I'm a machinist. If you give me a blueprint, I probably can build it. I probably can build a car if you give me the blueprint for it.
Word.
So I do that through the day. I went in. I was getting, remember Walmart had the layaway back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I went to Walmart, right, playing. They had the layaway jumping. I'm waiting so long for them to get my layaway. They used to have a computer back there, a little kiosk computer. So I put in an application, playing, got the job. So I'm like, well, I go in there, at least I first dibs on figures. So then I end up working there 10 years. So I'm out of my house from 5 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night. Then when I get in, I take a shower. I work on figures all night and get like 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours, and I hit the street. That's how I do it.
Hey,
I got two dudes that vouch for that because they sit on the phone with me. They'll vouch for it.
But that just shows you got that real love for it, man. That you got that passion and drive, man.
Well, I have a theory. I don't know. Did any one of y'all play sports before? Any sports?
Yeah.
Okay. When you play sport, I used to wrestle. You probably look it up, whatever. My first freshman year, I lost every match. I'm joking. I'm playing. I'm going to practice bullshitting. I lost every match. I'm like, dang, I can't win none. Sophomore year, I won a couple. But it wasn't until my junior year when I started taking it serious. That means I was practicing I was practicing after practice. When everybody was asleep, I was practicing. I stayed down. In my senior year, I even went harder. So I took that method through everything in life. While everybody's asleep, I'm up doing customs. When I'm at work, I'm doing customs at work. I'm trying to stay competitive. You know what I'm saying? Because
you got that Mamba mentality.
Yeah. When you were a kid, so I want to stay competitive. Like the best collectors I ever met played sports. Now, I ain't saying the best, some of the best ones that had a collection just like, whoa, man, what the, oh, man, they open another door. You're like, wow, what's going on? Then I hit him with this question. I mean, what sports you play? Oh, I play Little League Baseball. I don't care if it's just you played 4 years of Little League Baseball. It'll give you that drive to collect cards. And you ain't going to be no hater neither. You're going to respect the person. When somebody say, hey, that figure need to be that, you're going to say, well, I can take criticism because you took criticism in sport and it builds discipline. So that's something I learned, you know what I'm saying? Some of the best collectors play some sports because they had that competitive drive.
Discipline.
Yeah, the discipline. I know some dudes talking about me, they got crazy collections and they don't even take pictures. So, yeah.
I like that metaphor, bro. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I keep it like that. And that's why every day I drop a figure because when I get off here with y'all, I'm finna go get on that Diddy. That's on the table to go. I got 3 other heads that I scoped. I got 3 other heads on the table that I scoped. I got to paint them. So I do something every day. I stay competitive. So if anything ever pop up with somebody, every day I'm dropping something. And I'm competitive.
Diddy? Who'd you say?
Yeah, Diddy next. He up there. I should have been tonight, but I fell asleep on the couch like Savage did. I stayed up last night. I fell asleep on the couch.
Diddy? Which Diddy? The bad boy Diddy or the
Diddy? Man, I'm gonna tell you, when you sculpting and making figures heads and all that stuff and painting folks' heads, you get to realize how weird, man. Diddy is a weird looking dude, man.
He is.
He's a weird looking dude, man.
Man, the first time I ever seen him, because back in the day when he first came out, he had them shades on all the time.
Yes, he did.
And the first time he ever kind of took them shades off was that I'm Missing You video. And I said, that motherfucker looks very strange.
Yes, he does. He's right, man. Because when I was messing with that figure eyes and looking at his pictures and going, I said, man, this boy got some weird looking eyes, man.
He do. Like the Predator and shit.
Yes, it is. You're exactly right. It's funny that you said that, man. I was like, wow, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that.
So y'all ain't seen that Netflix doc yet?
Oh, everybody. That's why I did it. Everybody's watching it because I should have dropped it tonight. Because he going on Cobra. He going with Cobra. he going right next to Cobra. He gonna be right next to Cobra Commander. I told singers they done broke him out of the feds. He was Cobra now.
But hey,
He's a
man,
scumbag, bro. He's a
Yeah, he
scumbag.
wild dude, man. Well, I say you gotta go with Cobra.
the crazy thing about that is, man, I would think somebody like him, even though he's a weird dude to sculpt, but when somebody has distinct features, like matter of fact, we'll go this right quick. What was your inspiration behind this road pig right here?
Okay, I didn't like. I'm not one of those guys that bash hairs, bro. They do the best they can, and I get it. But I did not like the head sculpt. It looked like something on Fortnite. I couldn't rock with it, so I changed the head. I bought that off like eBay. Then I didn't like the tattoo on his stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I took that off with some, I think like acetone, acetone. Then I wanted my road pig dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? Something just told me road pig needs to be dirty. So I put a wash on.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
does. It looks good.
Thank you.
yeah, that and that tattoo is iffy on his stomach. It looks good with it bare like that, though. I think I
Yeah,
might take mine though.
yeah, it does look. But sure, she got a 6-pack. It look good
Yeah.
like that. I like it.
Hmm. So let me go to because oh yeah, okay. So distinct features. This
Dennis Rodman for
motherfucking Dennis
sure.
Rodman is fucking fire. This this
Thank
this
you.
is the hottest shit I seen you do. But Dennis Rodman's such a weird
He's a
looking
weird man.
motherfucker.
He's a dreadnought, man. He's definitely a dreadnought.
But when somebody got that big wide nose like that, I
Yeah.
guess it would be easier for you to sculpt. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well,
you setting on a distinct feature. Like his ears are big. You know what I'm saying?
But you got it. It's not just the you got the ears, the cheeks, and you just hit all of his features perfectly, man. On
yeah.
this figure.
Yeah, he's a weird looking dude. Yeah, it's fun when you start not even just scope, when you start painting some of these dudes, man, you be like, and then you just comparing the pictures. Damn, this boy he's a weird looking dude. You know, you don't even notice it though.
I can't wait to see that Diddy, man, to see what that looked like.
Ah, it's
Look at
weird, bro. It's definitely weird.
I think
Ah,
I got this body right here.
that's
Naugahyde.
not
Naugahyde, right?
that's roadblock body with gung ho's vest. And believe it or not, I used that same recipe on my 3 3/4 Dennis Rodman figure. See, a lot of these figures I already made 3 3/4. I'm just making them 6-inch.
Mm.
Yeah.
So hey, is it this right here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just
Hold
letting
on,
you
hold on.
know.
Let me see that. Let me see that. What's that?
Well,
I
see what this
can't.
is right here is I had broken down a Marauder Sarge to do that murdered out Sarge I had, and
Yeah.
what I did, all the leftover pieces so I could just keep them together, I just snapped them back together. So
Okay.
this is heavy duty Cobra Island with just Sarge abdominal.
Yeah. That the one I use is just straight. That's just straight roadblock, upper body and legs. Just a whole roadblock figure. Just
Oh, it's good
add
though,
some.
Mike.
Well,
It does look good.
I didn't mean it to make a figure. I was just putting so I could keep it
Hey man,
together.
sometime, man, I'm gonna tell you, when you have all them scrap pieces and you start putting it together, man, that's how I did that dreadnought in I forgot his name to the right. That's how I did him. I just had a bunch of scrap pieces and made him the other
Yeah,
one.
and then
I
that's
forgot
what
his
you end
name.
up with after you have all that fodder and shit. You
Yep.
start
Sometimes you
making.
end up with that fodder. You just end up making something out of it. You right.
But look, I'm prepping you. So whenever I'm ready for my Dennis Rodman, man, should I just send you this?
Yeah, I got you.
You need the head too?
I can get the head.
But for sure. Like in the future, I want one of them motherfuckers. That shit
You
fire.
Yeah.
That shit fire right there.
you
Like
had a Michael Jordan too. I seen. You still got
Yeah, I
that?
got my. I'm thinking. I'm finna do Scottie Pippen next, man. He gonna be with Jordan though. I'm gonna make all the '90s bulls. You know they coming.
because this shit right here, this is a perfect concept. He's a dreadnought. Like the Hasbro could really take this and run with it if they
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And especially if this was like 96, and especially when he was, on top of his game,
yeah.
like just like how they did with Fridge, I could see them running with this, like for real, for real.
But I really feel like he will go harder now because us, 35 plus is doing the Joes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we remember that era. Everybody, because when I dropped that figure, man, folks went crazy. I gotta like make like 2, 3 of them right now. You know what I'm saying? Folks went crazy for them figures.
Yeah, I seen I seen look, say,
Yeah.
look, I'm a comment creeper and shit. I seen somebody was like, yo, how much yo, you trying to let that go? Yo, DM me. I was like,
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Get it. You DM me. What the boy said? Go down in the D. It goes down. It does go down in the DM, bro. I
He
don't
also
even
had
put
a movie
I don't even
back
put
in the day.
prices out there. Hit me in the DM. We ain't
correct,
talking. We
correct,
talking. Let's talking this DM.
correct. Yeah.
Robin had a movie though back in the day
Yes, he
too.
did. That I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that. I couldn't even make that gun that he had. He had like a real funny type Glock, and I was trying to make it and couldn't make it.
It
You
was
talking
like
about
a
that shit
Jean
with Van
Claude. He was
Damme?
Jean Claude Van
Yeah.
Damme.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. He had a real funny, and I tried to make it, but I couldn't get the pieces together. That would have been better. So I think one of my buddies told me, man, put the rocket launch on him. I said, let's do it. 'Cause I was gonna put
Yeah,
an AK in his hand, and the
yeah,
rocket launch is great.
that shit fire right there. You know
Yeah.
what the good thing about this body is though?
Hmm?
Like with that Sarge abdominal, now it actually kind of got like a basketball jersey.
Yeah, that yours will work probably gonna be better than mine because you got like mine is just painted on. You know what I'm saying? Yours will
On,
probably
on,
be better than mine.
Only thing about it is you just probably got a red dye, with Sarge, rotator cuff and all that.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. But
That's
that
that.
was a hit right there, man. I don't know. See, I've been buying stuff for years, man. Man, I don't know where that head came from, but I can make them
That's
over.
crazy that you sculpted just the Dennis Rodman head out of a previous
No,
head that was already there.
no, I didn't scope that head. That head I bought from somewhere.
Oh, okay. So that was already
I probably,
already.
I added on some highlights to make him look like that, but that was like a Dennis Rodman. I don't know halfway, but I didn't like design that make that. I made it the Dennis Rodman that it is now, but the Dennis Rodman it was then it wasn't gonna work.
Oh,
All right.
okay,
Well,
okay.
let me ask you this, Lonzo, with the heads. How do you go about with the fitting on the neck pegs? Do
See
you
that now
Dremel
that's the
those?
question. That I Dremel them out, and how that works, man, depending on your figure. And I use this like I was telling Savage in the messenger. See the way I do my heads, they ain't gonna be like the average um Mark Hasbro head.
Okay.
I'm really like
Mm,
making this head. You know what I'm saying? So it's a custom head. This ain't nothing this is a one in one. Your
mm.
hole, and I Dremel your hole out by hand. Your hole might be big, but I got this stuff that you can it ain't no stuff. You're familiar with it's some earplugs that swimmers wear. It's like clear wax.
Okay.
I stuff it with that and stick it in there and it sticks perfectly.
Mm.
You won't
That's a
have
nice
no
little
problem.
trick, bro.
Yeah, man, you can buy a pack at Walmart. It's the clear little ear packs. It's gonna be little squares. And man, if you ever have a head that's funny, put that in there. You good to go. The clear head is for
That's a nice
ears.
little jewel.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of them, man. A bunch of them.
Yeah, that's ill as fuck right there. That
Yeah, I
shit is
got you.
fire. That shit is fire. The crazy part about it is when I looked at it, because I didn't, like I said, when I pieced that together, that was left over from, like I said, combining them two figures, and that was left
Yeah.
that mismatch. I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm ever do with that. I said I'll just have it in the cut, and I looked at this figure. I'm like, oh shit,
Oh yeah.
whoever
And then
done.
them tattoos. So when I painted the tattoos on, I thought Dennis Rodman had he really don't have a lot of tattoos like you think. He's got that upper tattoo on one arm, a little stuff right there in the other arm. It's like not even that much. He doesn't even have a lot of tattoos. I thought the man arms was sleeved out, but they
Hey,
wasn't.
but check it. When you look at Pac really didn't have a lot of tattoos. You know what it was?
Yeah, huh?
It came in. He Pac had a lot of tattoos, but not like how niggas is
I
today.
mean, hey man, they do the whole body now. They do the whole
Correct.
body.
But see, people forget. So when you look back in hindsight, you forget, like,
Yeah,
especially in the 90s, it was kind of taboo, especially for black men to have tattoos. Like when you seen Pac with just like maybe 4 or 5 on his arm, you like, oh shit, this motherfucker got tattoos.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You might
in the early 90s, like, you know what I'm saying, people didn't really have no tattoos like that. Like Pac was like the one who kind of seen when somebody was tattooed up almost like a biker and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was different. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, like looking at it, like you forget because it was so long ago. So even seeing Dennis Rodman, and you're right. Now that I think about it, like, damn, he ain't had no whole sleeve.
No, he
had
didn't.
A few tattoos. That was it.
Man. Now you go to the doctor. Crazy. You go to the doctor. Your medical assistant might have a face tattoo on it. What the? Oh, well, let's go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a whole nother culture in itself, man.
It is, man.
Correct.
I kind of like when you talk about that, you really be showing your age, you know.
Correct. Like I say, people we forget, man. Them tattoos in the 90s was taboo. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have some praying hands on their arm.
That's it, man.
Or had a name. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Pac was popular for that thug life he had tatted on.
Yeah, that thug life across his stomach. But he said it in his raps across his chin, really across his stomach. Yeah.
So what was the inspiration around this? Because we showed this one before, but I just want to know who was
this?
That
was a customer. That's original head sculpt there. Now, that's me all day. That's a 1-in-1. A dude hit me up on Facebook.
Damn, hold on, bro. I'm sorry.
Come on,
bro. I know how it is. I watch your shows. It happens. A dude hit me up on Facebook, and they doing those AI action figure things that people doing now.
Yeah.
So he sent me that, and I said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that figure came out exactly like his AI because I just went straight off his AI. I sculpted it off his AI. Everything was straight off his AI. And that's a 1-in-1. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I remember seeing the AI picture to the side, and I looked at it, I'm like, damn, that's damn.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, dude got a good one out of me. He got a good one.
Well, so who that's who buck is that? That's
Bazooka.
Okay.
Yeah, the football dudes love Bazooka. I did some football dudes, a bunch of them. They like the Bazooka bases. Yeah.
You know the Malcolm X one you did.
Come on with it.
Where'd the inspiration come for that one?
That's really original. That's a 1-in-1. That's original. I sculpted. Customer asked for that. Older black guy, older black gentleman asked for that.
We showed that one on one of the shows.
Yeah, first he asked about. He had asked me to do Obama. I did Obama for him. If you go back in my catalog, it's Obama figure I did. Then he came back. He wanted Malcolm X. So I was like, yeah. So I did a 1-in-1. So then another dude seen that Malcolm X. He got it. So my crazy imagination, I like to write. So if you go through some of my stuff, I'm gonna write some stuff. So I got this thing in my head. I'm working. It's on the table now. I'm working on them now. It's Malcolm X, but instead of him getting killed, his family gets killed, and he goes on some Punisher type stuff. He's on the table right now. If you look at my original customs, I write, so there's going to be a story behind it and everything.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, Mike. I know
no, come on with the knowledge, bro.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
The one you did another right before you did the Vikings, you were doing another set of figures.
Maroons
with the mure. How do you say it?
Maroons.
Maroons.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was going to talk about too with you, man.
Go with it.
I see that you when you do something, you are telling a story, and you do you did like a whole group of them, like 5 or 4 or 5 of them. I can't remember, but you did a whole.
I got more. It's probably about 50 of them.
Damn.
I got one right here. I just wrote one right here. That's Young Tar. Yeah, I got that's Young Tar right there. I just did him last night. I wrote about him. I wrote up writing a book, so he came in my mind. A young character named Tar. Now he's telling stories of a war, but he's telling the story about the war that he was fighting in and the characters that he's seen. And I made the figure, but he's got a picture of him. We'll talk about it when he pull it up.
All right, so we're gonna go through this. So this right here, who is this? Who is this right here that you got going? And what was the inspiration behind?
That's Dusty. That's Dusty. It's a Dusty base. I took those new. Well, let's go with the story. I want to do a pop because I called my partner. Who was it? I called Ken. Um, we's on the phone early in the morning. We chopping. And I said, man, I'm gonna do something for Savage Show, but I'm gonna release it on Savage Show. What you thinking? So we was finna do Kendrick. He said, man, drop a Kendrick Lamar. And I'm like, well, we gonna do Kendrick. And they're like, no, I ain't enough time to do Kendrick because I'm gonna do a Kendrick Lamar, but I gotta do that. I'm a 3D print that black Grand National. So I
Nice.
can't do that. I'm saving that for next year. Next year gonna be worse than this year, promise. So I'm
Mhm.
saving that for next year. So we said, well, do Pac. So we went through let's do Pac. So we couldn't find no original. Me, him, and my partner, and my other partner, Rashad. We couldn't find no pictures of Pac. You know what I'm saying? Because Pac doesn't have no look that's like iconic.
Mm.
So I'm like, wait, and he does. That's off the one off the California Love. But I would have had to use a dreadnought bass, and around here I couldn't get no dreadnought bass. It was too short a time. So I'm like, I went through and I put in Google search Army Fatigue Tupac, and they pulled that picture up, and I made that one. I said we're gonna have to go with this one, bro. And I rocked that out for him. And I put the gun in his hands he had on Juice.
Yeah, I was just about to see. I ain't noticed that at first because I knew who it was. I just wanted you to explain
Yeah.
who it was. But then I said, this motherfucker got that same 4-4 mag.
And I was finna do and I'm gonna do the Juice one now. I gotta do Bishop now. I gotta have Bishop, but I gotta have Bishop. I gotta do Bishop. That's probably next year though. Next year, that's my goals for next year. We going big and harder. We gonna smash the gas this time. Really smash it. You know, I say this. I've been doing these customs for years. When Classifieds first came out, I hit real hard with the only stalker figures, and my commission stopped, slowed down, stopped. But when I started dropping them selfie figures, man, they went crazy, and that's when people started really recognizing me and stuff.
Hmm.
When I started doing them, because when Hasbro did the selfies, they wasn't that good, and that's a math they couldn't really do it like that, because they probably can, when I started on with them selfies, that what blew me up. That got me in the game where I needed to be.
Hey man, and that's what I was afraid with Hasbro because my head scope is in here too. But the thing about me is, I really don't have no distinct features like that. I was telling Seagram earlier, I was like,
Nah,
I'm
you
really
don't,
kind of
bro. Only thing,
I'm a generic looking motherfucker.
hey, bro, and I said it, man. You really ain't got no looks. Your nose is small. You got a small nose. I mean, I noticed that. Brother got a small nose. You know what I'm saying? When I was making, I mean, you really don't have no distinguished look. You're right. You're right. You don't.
Yeah,
And so
and
it's
that's the
kind of,
one thing I think because that's why when I be having the show and what's that Phantom cord that head I brought with
yeah.
that's why motherfuckers like nah that look like you. Then motherfuckers like nah Roadblock look like you.
Yeah,
And then
you do
nah
look
Heavy
like
Duty look like
roadblock.
you. I'm like
You got a roadblock look about yourself. You do.
yeah, but I ain't got no big ears. I ain't got no big
No,
lips.
you ain't
Big,
got nothing.
big
You ain't got
nose.
nothing distinguished, no.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, ain't none of this shit small either. It's just pretty much
But
running
but
under
you
the
got
mill.
but you got things that you do that what you wear, like that green hat. If you just
Correct.
said do your thing, the green skull piece you wear.
Yeah,
My
that's a good
Panthers
point,
joint.
man.
Yeah,
That's a good point. The features and the
yeah.
accessories really
The
bring out
sets, you're right. So if
person.
I done that, because I was like, when you said like, man, I hope you do let me, because I like the green. It's just some I like, that look. But that would be easier when you do different looks that you know is the person in. That
Correct.
makes it easier.
So, before I get off this park, what was your base head scope for the park? What'd you carve that
I
out of?
found I found it Pac head, man. I don't know. So I can't really tell you. I had it for a while. I just
Just
never
scavenge.
popped it. Yep.
And you
There's
know
a
what?
hmm,
That's a good thing to do, man. Just grab pieces you don't know
man,
when you gonna
grab them,
use
man.
them.
I promise you.
Put them in
Yes,
the
yes,
stash.
I promise you. Yes. You might man, I got a McFarlane, bro. That old Spawn McFarlane stuff is the hardest stuff you can get as far as pouches, guns. Yes, if you get to a flea market, Heads, they got some good stuff. I got a mechanical alligator in there that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that
real
old
dope.
McFarlane stuff. It didn't
This,
articulate
yes,
well, but the scope on it was great.
yes, yes. If you can get some, and they got that old Spawn, man, you got pouches. That one figure has probably got enough pouches, and I'm a pouch guy because I like to. I like to.
Same here.
You know, I like to give. You notice I load my figures down from the '90s X-Men with Cable. If you ever read comic book, you know how
Yeah,
Cable them
yeah.
had all the
Rob
pouches
Liefeld.
and
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
So I kind of throw that in there too. You know.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. And be honest with you, we don't even know why we like all them damn pouches. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know why.
You got Skittles in one, condoms
Yeah,
in the other. I mean, they small
you're
pouches. What the
right.
fuck you gonna put in there?
Yeah, you're right.
But them
But
shits was dope though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In them outfits from the '90s. Okay, so this was my man. You was talking about here that you had
that's
to
a
do.
1-in-1. Now, dude, I should have sent you the picture. Dude sent me a picture of his dad in a pink outfit. I said, what we doing? He said, man, do what you do. I said, all right, I got you. And I just came up with that.
What we doing? That's real talk. So that was actually a present for somebody's parent that they was
Nah,
buying.
dude, he bought a commission of himself and he came back and said, man, could you do my dad? And I said, yeah. He sent me a picture of his father in the pink, like I said, an old school black guy. And I know a lot of old school black guys. I know what they wear. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what's
dude
up.
loved it.
the ammo belt, is that something you put together, or is that something you found?
That's one of those McFarlane things, man. I think it's one of the McFarlane ammo belts. But I make some good ammo belts, but I think it's one of the McFarlane ammo belts.
Let me go and look
So
that.
that you go to a lot of flea malls and
Yes,
spots like that.
sir. Yes, sir. And then when you go to toy shop, ask man where that father at? Where your trash at? It's a
Mm,
shop in Chicago. Dude used to let me go in the basement and get father. I come out there with buckets. Like,
damn.
you go somewhere, man, ask them where the father at. What stuff without where the father at. They have it. They just don't know. Oh man, hold up. When I went to Louisiana, New Orleans, I asked dude, he had a little fear. I said, man, where your father at? The stuff that you trash. Oh man, you into that stuff? I got a whole box of it back. You take whatever you want. I've been to places where they give you that stuff. I'm walking out there with 2 bags. It's trash, but you can,
But
it's
you're
a
a
place
treasure.
you know.
But
Yes.
you're a
So
treasure.
when you hit, if you customize and that's people asking me questions. Watch the show. I'm giving you some good game. When you go to them any kind of toy shop, ask for the trash. I don't want where the trash at, and I promise you, you're gonna get some good stuff out of there.
So Lonzo, like the beard with the
Sculpt
epoxy,
with that.
how long does that take you to do something like that?
Mmm. Man, I gotta. Let me
Because you got
see.
to do it in stages, I imagine, right? Because you got
Yeah,
to build
man.
it
It
out.
man. I never timed it. I've never. Man, probably maybe an hour. Cause you gotta scope. I have to scope. That's one of the ones I had to shave his nose. I had to make his nose, make his jaws, make the stuff on his side, make his beard. I had to do a lot of work on him.
Man, you got his dimple. You got his dimple
Yeah,
right
because
in
them
here.
old schools. Yeah, them old schools had that.
It looks good, bro.
Thank
It
you,
it
thank you. I
does, man.
appreciate it.
Especially that you had to build
Yeah, I had to
on that
build.
figure.
That's a 1-in-1. That's a 1-in-1 right there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's ill
I
right there. And
appreciate it, man.
you paint the camouflage and all that on there.
Yes, I do all that. You can, man. That pop. I was on the phone. Man, that's an hour paint job, bro.
Yeah,
That's an
I
hour.
I bet.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do my own camo. Yeah, I do my own.
I did some one time, but I cut myself out of stencil
Yeah,
and
I seen that. I seen you do that. That's cool. I like it. We
yeah.
got some stencils at my job. I'm probably gonna try to get them out. They metal stencils. They metal stencils just for that. I got
Mm,
some on my desk. We make a machine called a burn table, and it burns. It's a metal cutting cricket. So when we make a burn table, we make all kinds of stuff. And somebody made some stencils for camo, and I got some on my table.
Damn, that's what's up. That's
Yeah,
that's where it's
they're
at.
metal. They're metal. They're stencils just for camera. They'll last forever. But the
Mm.
thing is, it's a metal stencil, so it's like I
Bending
don't know.
it.
Yeah, it ain't
You
no.
can't
It's
bend it
metal.
in.
You ain't bending that.
Yeah, about to say you can't bend it.
Well, a lot of people they put them on their cars, their trucks, and they
Mhm.
paint their trucks with them. So
Oh,
you know
okay.
you
So
see the
that
camo truck.
big.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, if you see, and I know what you talking about, like when I do with the vehicles, but I
yeah,
actually, because I'm not a great drawer. I mean, I can draw, you know what I'm saying, but
yeah.
I wasn't known for like, that dude that draw. So what I did was I took a little small piece of paper and a razor
Yeah, I
blade.
seen you do it. I saw it
Yeah,
on your
okay,
channel.
okay. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you see me doing on that one
yeah,
figure that one time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
And
crazy. That was I think right there when you did um that his tank. That right there was crazy. That was like wow. Everybody I know, everybody I know told me about that. Like
yeah,
I
man.
know, dude. I don't comment a lot, but I do like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
getting into comment as you can see. I'm getting,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah. Nah,
into it.
no,
You
it's
know what I'm
all good.
saying?
I
But
I
yeah,
watch
I've
and I
been
just
checking
like,
you. Yeah, you've been
myself.
that right there, man. You did it there, man. That was something that you did, and those that was hard. I like that a lot. And that
I
tank that
appreciate
you just did too. I seen that tank before. You showed it though. You showed that tank before, and it's crazy. That was you take a good risk, man. You take a risk that I've never seen nobody take. All
Yeah.
the years I've been doing it, I've never seen nobody take risks like that.
When you added the white and the stickers to it, the not the stickers, but the what do you
Oh,
call
water slide joints.
the water slides, man. That's what really set it
Yes, it
off.
does. When he did that, you're right. You got a good creator. I told my pastor, man, I told him, man, Savage is real creative. He got a good creative, he got a good creativity, man.
When I look at them joints, I like everybody, which I mean, and the people who do like the like say like right now there ain't no Tiger Force vamp out or whatever the fucking Tiger Force
Hmm.
thing is, or how my man Gun Bunny did the Tiger Force
Yeah,
helicopter.
he did that. He did that.
Those people can actually paint and draw. I
Mhm.
can't. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, when I think of vehicles, I never think I'm gonna remake something. I think I'm gonna make something that's different that I would want to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really when I go to make my vehicles or paint them and shit,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make another G.I. Joe trademark vehicle. I'm always thinking like what I could do that'll
Mm.
make it my own, especially
Yeah,
with that
you
Alley
do
Viper
that.
his tank.
Yeah,
I thought about that shit before that his tank even came out. I
yeah, you
thought I had
did
to send
that.
it off
I'm
to
at,
somebody,
yeah, I'm
but
gonna ask y'all a question. When you do those, do you will say for you have do those ideas keep you up at night, hunt you, your ideas?
yeah, oh yeah, because
Okay.
like I was just saying, like I thought about that tank before that HasLab even came out. Like
Hmm.
that, it was on our waiting thing. We paid for it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take one of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna send it to somebody, and hopefully somebody can do me an Alley Viper his tank. Not knowing, a couple of years later, I was gonna be doing that motherfucker myself, and it was even better because it's here with me. I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you
yeah,
You
did that.
create a life. That's what sets your shit off,
Yeah,
Savage. Is your flavor, your style. It's unique to you, and can't nobody bring out of your head what you got in your head, man.
yes,
correct.
sir.
And just like Lonzo saying, like he was wanting somebody to do something for him, and
Yeah,
he was like bumping, man. I'm gonna just go on YouTube and do it for myself. And now, henceforth, look, you know what I'm saying, you can do anything you want, really.
yes, you
Mm.
can, man. That's right. You can do anything. Like with the clothes, we switched up to. I collect shoes, you know what I'm saying? Got all the shoes. I could not find clothes to match my shoes no more, you know. And when I do go shopping nowadays, the clothes is not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I'm into, the shirts especially. So, because if you go shopping right now to some of these stores, they're gonna have shirts that I don't think you would wear. I don't know your style of clothes, but I don't think you'll wear some of these shirts they wear. Like the crop top shirts they got them jumping down real big. You see
Yeah,
those?
yeah, yeah. Nah,
Yeah, I'm not. I can't do that. I'm 43 years old, man. I'm not gonna be
correct,
wearing a
correct.
crop
I'm
top. You know,
42.
yeah, I'm
Correct.
not doing it, bro.
Nah.
I'm not. So I just start making my own, and then I'm into like certain stuff, and I start making my own clothes, man. I make my own clothes now.
Mm. Yeah, my uniform is just pretty much what I wore in high school, which is still not. You ever notice that in the 90s, like our clothes never really kind of went out of style?
Mm-mm.
You notice that shit?
No.
Like say when we were coming up, like say in the 70s, motherfuckers had a style. Then time it got to the 80s, motherfuckers walking up the street with bell bottoms and clogs, niggas laughing at you. Now, the 80s to the 90s, a motherfucker walking up with like, some 80s shit on Jerry curl, niggas just laughing at you. You know what I'm saying?
You're
From
right.
the early 90s to the late 90s, you walk up with a high top fade, motherfuckers just laughing at you. You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? But from the 90s on forward, like the size might have changed
97.
up.
Probably I would go like 97.
Correct. I can wear them
97. I'll
same
take that year.
polos I used to wear back then. I
You're
can wear
right.
my same gear I used to wear
That's
back
right.
then now, and it's not like I'm out of place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
You're right.
So it's a crazy thing to think about. I'm like, damn, is the world about to end? They just no,
Yeah, you're right.
you know what I'm saying? Like there's no change here.
Right. You can wear anything now though. It ain't like
Correct.
when I was growing up, certain styles, man. My sons, man, I got a son with some pants so big, man. Them something like samurai pants. Like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I be messing with them. But I wear my jeans to fit because I'm not wearing those. But that's how it is.
Correct, man. But yeah, man, nah, man. These like these styles and clothes and shit today, man. I'm an old
Yeah.
man. I just stick with
Yes, sir.
what I got. If anything,
Yeah.
my clothes got simpler. Just a pair of jeans, a t-shirt.
Yep, jeans and the
That's
t. I
about it.
wear crew
Hey,
neck. I
some
like my
fire
crew
ass
neck.
kicks.
Yep, yeah, I like the shoes too. I got them.
Yeah, that's something I don't show, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something I know collectors, other toy collectors into. Like Seagram got a lot of shoes. You
Oh,
just say
you
you got a
okay?
lot of shoes. I got a
Yeah.
lot of shoes
Oh,
too.
yeah, I do. What shoes you wear, Seagram? What kind of shoe? What's your favorite shoe?
Well, I'm a Jordan head, man.
All
I'm
right, what's your favorite
45.
Jordan?
Yes, I'm a Jordan head. But
Me too. Me too.
recently, I got back into New Balances. I was into New Balances when I was in
Man.
high school. So
Yeah.
the Jordans, they're hard to go with. Like if I just want to throw on like a polo or a sweatshirt. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been wearing more New Balances lately just because they're more comfortable.
Okay.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
cool.
So sometimes them Jordans be not saying they too characterized, but it just like they just made for certain things. Like he said, you want to throw some New Balances on. And
Yeah.
shit. Like I might want to throw on something a little bit more simpler. I've never been a huge Jordan head, but about 5, maybe no, it should have been some time now. About 6-7 years ago, I started buying Jordans again, but just the
Mm-hmm.
ones I like. But if anything, I would take them shoes like used to be a lot of hot ass like football shoes used to come out in the 90s.
Yeah, it was.
Like they just dropped some Dion's like last year and
I
this
was,
year. And I
I was
damn
about
sure
to
picked
say
them.
you was wearing some Dion's in the video the other day.
Oh, you seen them black, white, and green joints, them
Yeah.
diamond turfs? Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
were wearing the
That
diamond
was my
turf.
shit. Them shoes with the straps and shit, them football shoes.
Yeah. You like them Dennis Rodmans and stuff.
What
Them Dennis
not necessarily the Robin, but like Barry Sanders had some ill
Yeah.
ass shits.
Who
Emmett
had the
Smith
one
had
to
some
zip up? They had some to zip all the way up. I forget.
that was Dennis Rodman shit.
Yeah, that
And,
was
and,
the
and
second
Gary
one.
Payton.
Yeah,
Payton
Gary
had them
Payton.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, them gloves, them white joints with the
Yeah,
black
my
check.
brother had a pair of gloves.
Yeah. I had a pair of those too myself, but I didn't buy them. I stole them out this nigga locker and shit.
I come with it.
You know that high school shit.
I come with it.
Yeah, but look, I was at somebody else's school and shit. We opened them like I'm like, oh shit. Snatch.
Yeah, they come with it. But yeah.
All the days of being a youth.
Yeah, you
Man,
got that green shirt up there.
Yes, sir. So what's going on with this right here?
Oh, well, the green shirts came out. I got some. I just, when you look at your, this is the theory I have. When you look at your G.I. Joe collection, there's no way that your Joes can beat your Cobra right now. With what they giving us. There's no way that your Joes can beat your Cobra. This line right here is so dedicated to Cobra, man. It's insane right now.
Yeah.
But
They
I'm
got
cool
all the
with it.
Army
I'm
builders.
cool with it. Huh?
Cobra's got all the army builders, man.
That's
Joe's
right.
most of the time individualized characters, man.
Mm-hmm. But if you look at it, what's out now? Like, so I looked at some of my troopers and my infantry, Cobra infantry, And then I looked at my green shirt, and I'm trying to come up with something to make my green. Now I know this is a retro card, but I do want my green shirts, some of my green shirts, at least be compatible to Cobra Infantry. You know what I'm saying? Or Cobra Island Trooper or something like that. So that's why I came up with the vest, changed the gun up, and I'm thinking about putting a hat on his head.
So if you don't 3D print anything, where do you get these vests from? How do you make that vest?
Man, that vest, you can get vests, naked vests, and pouches. I was saying earlier, you get pouches from everywhere. You can get pouches from everywhere. You can make vests, or you can make them. But that vest there is somebody I bought that off of. I think that I bought that off of eBay or some stuff. But you can make vests though. I made some fire vests. Some of my best vests I made off
and
of.
They all come black, and then you just paint them up with whatever.
Yeah. Get on check eBay, man. eBay, Etsy. They got some heat over there on Etsy. You can find anything you want on Etsy as far as
I buy a lot of diorama pieces on Etsy, man, and world building accessories.
Well, you know about the vest and the guns they have over there. But some of my stuff is old. You know what I'm saying? The seller might not even carry that stuff no more. Yeah,
it's been a minute since I brought something off Etsy. It's been a while, for probably about 4 years. But man, I'm trying to tell you, like I always make that statement when my collecting come full circle. A lot of my shit I brought before I knew I was gonna have a YouTube channel, or before I even got. I mean, I was just really buying action figures. I wasn't even into the culture of it. You know what I'm saying? Not the culture, but you know, deep in the game, like fucking around, like how we fuck around now.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. So I used to go on eBay and just buy soda cans, you know, like 112 scale soda cans, or I might find somebody who's selling like, you know, Jack Daniels little small bottles for action figures. Just a whole bunch of different fodder. I don't know why I was buying
See,
this
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Yeah. But
Like,
like,
man, I got drawers full of shit, yo.
man, I got drawers. My drawers, I stuff drawers. You can give me a empty tote with the drawers. 6 months, you won't be able to close the drawers.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get this shit straight. I need some more shit. And now I'm starting to get really crammed, because now I find myself just in the past 4 months just buying figures. Like it's crazy as hell. I'll order some figures, they'll come to the house, and as soon as I get them bitch, I'll start busting them down. I'm not even planning on fucking with them. Like I'm just breaking them down for shit I'm gonna do in the future, because that's the future of my collecting, man. Like kit bashing, man.
Because you could, like I said, you could get a lot of fodder, man. You can get a lot of fodder. And some, like I said, your vest, you can find pouches, like I was saying earlier, man, that get some of that McFarlane stuff. And they got naked. You can cut pouch. I've cut vest up and put pouches on them. Like if they have some Hasbro pouches on them, I done cut them off and put McFarlane vest pouches on there, painted it all over, and made it blend and look real good. So like I said, some of my best, like, okay, you was let me see a figure that I got out there that's real known. I'll take some pictures. I may need to make some how to do videos to show people how to do that stuff.
It'd be good content, man. And be honest with you, that wouldn't be no sweat off your back, because you're doing it anyway. That's basically what I had to tell myself. I'm like, well, damn, let me come up with this new series, because I'm doing this shit anyway. I just need to remember to put the camera on myself, man. But even what I'm talking about now, like even with the Falcon and Coral 2-pack, all right. So I'm getting them 2-packs, and I already got a Night Force Falcon that like usually I keep one that I don't fuck with. It's on the shelf. That's the original figure. But I've brought so many Falcon and Coral 2-packs, I'm just busting them down. Sometimes I use the pieces that I want, then the others go to the stash. But guess what he got on him? He got this dope ass vest on him. So every time I'm busting down one of them figures, I'm getting a new vest. You know what I'm saying? To slip off.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Exactly.
In the future. You know what I'm saying? Just like how I was talking about with the police officer. I'm stacking police officers. I really want to army build that figure. But look at all the other shit I'm stacking. I'm stacking coffee cups. I'm stacking ponchos. I'm stacking police shields. I'm stacking extra heads. So that shit goes a long way, man. I'm making my figures work for me now.
Yeah. But like he was asking, okay, like he was asking about the vest, like the grunt vest, you cut that computer off. I took that vest, cut the computer off, put a pistol there. Those
Mm.
what's that pistol with the thing. Those and I roadblocks, those crazy roadblocks that came with the green vest.
Oh yeah,
I took that vest on my kill. That's kill shadow tracker has a custom. The shadow tracker I did for myself, it has a custom vest. So it's that vest, and it's the pouches. I think I got the pouches from where did I get the pouches from? A Call of Duty figure, I think, because I have a guy. Now, this is what I do, and I'll throw this out there. There's a guy named Scotty that's on he's on Facebook. I forgot his last name. He does casting. Now he does a lot of casting for me, so a lot of pouches and stuff he'll cast for me.
okay,
That's how
okay.
I have a lot of patches, hats. He casts pouches for me, hats, and stuff like that. And so if I get a fire pouch, I'll send them to him and he'll cast me a whole bag of them. So I have extra pouches and stuff.
Yeah. That's dope right there. Cause you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like it helps you out too as well. Like, damn, I gotta scope each individual one when you just make you one and then send
Send
them to
it
him.
all.
He send
Yeah,
them, you know what I'm saying?
you
You had
see a
that
whole
extra
bag like them glasses. Glasses cost, man. I was buying them glasses on eBay. I think you get like two pair for like $20, maybe three for $20, and they come from China. Takes forever to get you to get these figures. Takes forever to get them glasses. Man, I sent them glasses to Scotty. Bro sent me for like $60. He sent me a whole bag of glasses.
Damn.
That's what's up.
So I got glasses forever. So when I run long glasses, I hit Scotty up. Forgot his last name. He's on Facebook, Scotty. He'll come up, hit Scotty up. He'll send me a bag. So that's that. People's asking for tricks. These are some of the tricks. Get you a caster. If you
Mm.
can find somebody that 3D print, I got a dude on my job that's 3D printing, but he 3D prints big stuff. I've asked him to 3D print guns for vehicles that I have. He can't do it. I guess it's 3D. Well, he said he can. He gonna try and tweak some things, but he definitely can't 3D print his because they'll have them lines in it. But he 3D printed me Thunder Machine. He 3D printed me that Wolverine, and he 3D printed me. He's 3D printed me one of those tanks, Mobat tanks, and he does a good job. He got a real good. He got a He used to build 3D printers. He's the guy that comes to our job that hooks the machines up to the internet, and he used to build 3D printers. So he's got it down pat. Like he's got the best of the best. His 3D printing like gridiron 3D printing.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
he's good.
official.
Don't get no
Yeah,
better than Gridiron, man. They're the
Hmm.
kings.
Yeah,
Right
his
there.
stuff, his 3D print is on that caliber. He's good. He's doing me a Mobat right now.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's where I'm because man, like I say, man, all this buying and buying shit, man,
Oh
that definitely has came to a cap
man, you
in for
say
me.
it. Yeah, you say that every time you say that. I say, yeah, bro, he on it. But man, that shit hard, man. I think
It
it's hard
is.
in what you're
It is.
saying. You
What you
man, you
got to
turn.
do is channel that shit into something. Instead, I'm talking about. I'm not on that wide range shit no more. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do is channel my
Yeah,
collecting,
because
and
you'll
I
be
think the kit bashing is the best way. It brings more fun to me.
yeah, you turn to it almost like you said it one time like a dope fiend for that stuff. Like I mean, you
Man, I
fainted
would,
for
man.
it. You
I
you
would,
you
man. You
you.
gotta watch yourself out here, and
Yeah, you're
then
right.
like you get that motherfucker, and then a week later you don't give a fuck no more. You do,
Then
but it's on to the next one.
you're already
Yeah,
on to the next one, man. Yep.
yeah, you're right. Cause
Yes,
man, I got a closet in there full of figures. I empty that closet out. Well, not empty it. I'm like, I'll get it sustainable. If that's a word, I'll get it decent. And man, within three, man, I give myself a month. It's in way worse shape than it was before.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
remind me
that,
of
And I
them
that's
know
what
TV
happened to
everybody's
commercials.
me.
like that.
That's what
Everybody
happened to me
debate.
recently, man. When we
Yeah,
got
but I'm
this
saying I already knew
bombardment,
that. Yeah, everybody's like that. We all like that. It's
I got
bad.
everything set up right, and then we got that big bombardment from all the
See
Joe
that?
last
Boy, that was
month.
insane. That was they. That made history, man. That was history because they never came out with Marvel Legends like that. Never.
Yeah,
He said
I
that
spent
shit
some
made
paper, bro.
history.
Yeah.
I went through some money this last
Yeah,
6
we
months.
did, man. And then Valorverse, they dropped some heat, and then y'all got on
Operation
there.
Monster Force.
Y'all got on there with them other figures, those
Operation Monster Force.
the operate the mod. Y'all got on there, promoted that real hard. I bet you they made a grip off that because if you got it was like my buddy Ken kept pushing. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing Valorverse and I can't. And then y'all did y'all's, and I was like, man, that does sound good. Now I'm just got sucked into that. So it's
They
like,
need to send us a check.
yeah, y'all did that. I ain't gonna lie. I spent some money with them people behind that. Cause my buddy had been talking me into it for a minute. I couldn't pull it. But once y'all did it, I think I went on here and pressed that button.
Yeah,
That was a good video y'all did. A lot of people talked about that video. That was a good one. That was a classic for sure, for sure. That was a good classic.
appreciate it,
Appreciate
man.
that, bro.
But yeah, and then the thing with me with Monster Force is I won't be doing such a heavy influx like that. I got one more little bump like that Crimson Moon shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna get them to come in on werewolf guys, but then after that, man, it's sparingly. Not because I'm like I did it, just because it was a new thing, just because I have enough shit. But I wanted to get a healthy injection of that Monster Force because I could really see it in my collection, especially working
yes,
along Joe's. But I, just stack a little bit on at a time. But like you said, that shit went down in fucking history. Like that,
yeah.
but
Well,
I'm pretty sure niggas lost their house off that shit.
hey, yeah. Did you
Or their wife.
did y'all ever do y'all collect Marvel Legends?
I do.
Mike does.
Yeah. So never in history we got a Marvel Legend wave like that.
No, or just a
Never like that.
just a rush of a
No, they'll
whole
hit us
bunch
with
of stuff.
a little. Maybe we might get hit twice a year with some X-Men now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the latest thing that I bought, let me look up here, is the two X-Men that came out that just now out of that
Well,
last wave.
I wanted to ask you, man. This is
Yeah, come on.
that new Daredevil buck. Have you
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
chance to
that's a
go look at
nice
that?
one. That's a nice one. That's a
Mhm.
nice one.
Bro, I'd like to see what you're gonna do with this, man, because
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
you can do like Sons of Anarchy. You ever seen
yes,
Sons of
sir.
Anarchy, the
Yeah,
motorcycle show?
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show, man. Yeah, we could definitely do that. And the shoes, you can switch up them shoes. I'm throwing some more. If you're looking for some good shoes, they
Yeah,
had
that's
some
one
shoes.
thing me and Savage were saying. That's the one thing
Yeah,
we
that's
don't really like
exactly what I was
about
about
that
to
figure
say.
is the shoes on it, man.
Yeah, you switch them shoes out. They got some good ones on there. They got a lot of shoes. There's a lot of people with shoes on eBay, Etsy, and the best shoes coming out of China. If you want to like those shoes, the best ones you can get from AliExpress sells the best shoes. They got some good ones over there.
I haven't had a chance to dig in deep on that, but I've seen them on the internet before. I think what I had to open myself up, what opened me up to it was just dealing with the starting lineups, getting them from Ollie's. You know what I'm saying? Getting figures for $5 a piece. I'm like, okay, they got the shoes, and that really opened me up to that. But I have
Yes,
seen like they may have some Jordan ones, them red,
yes,
white, and black joints.
they got they got all the Jordans over there. So
Yeah, yeah,
figures you into Jordans, that might be something you might be into. They got all the Jordans. They got
yeah.
all of
No,
them.
I would definitely like to up my shoe portfolio because even with
Yeah,
the
that would be
starting lineup,
dope. That would
I
be
ain't
dope.
I ain't got them like 2 or 3 sneakers I fuck with that.
I got every time I get a pair, somebody end up buying them from me. I don't have. I think I just got one, and that's on my Jordan figure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was what I was about to say. I seen the ones you had on.
Yeah.
So they go on pretty easily when you kit
It depends. They go on easy, or you may have to drill the shoe peg too big. You just drill it out. Get you a
mm,
little Dremel. That's Dremel and the sculpting knife. Man, best friend.
you 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 you
Collect.
you you talking about them shoes from China, right?
Yeah, you may have to drill them out a little bit, but
Okay.
I've never had no problems with them. Like
And
I
see,
think,
bruh, and like I say, I know. Like sometimes you don't want to give away your personal secrets, what you do, but there's a lot of game you could give because Seagram, like these videos I'm about to drop with the breaking down these figures, I got all that shit on there. And
see,
look,
that's the that's
I'm gonna
that's
continue to do that shit repeatedly. It's gonna be the
yeah,
same shit over and over, just different figures. Cause there's somebody out there ain't seen that shit. I take the
yeah,
starting
yeah.
lineups off right in front of your face, boom,
Mhm.
and I slip
Yeah,
them on,
and
just
that's
show you
good
how it
because
goes.
that's how I learned. That's I ain't gonna sit there and say The action figure gods gave it. No, that didn't happen, bro. I learned they put that work in. Then I'm gonna tell you one thing: you can make videos. It's a dude on there called Rubbish In, Rubbish Out. Is a diorama king. He give you all the tricks. If you watch his video, man, you can make a diorama. He's the king. Don't care nobody say he hard. Rubbish In, Rubbish Out. Watch his old stuff though. He gonna show you everything how to make a diorama. And people still asking about dioramas.
Now this one's part of that crew I was talking about.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He part of that crew. It's back on these figures. I like to talk, so.
No, you know you good, man. Look, cause bro, look, we done went 2 hours just straight talking. I
Oh
told you
man,
that's how it be, man. Like,
yeah.
just look, look, and this is a perfect example right here. Me, you, and Segan could have had this conversation just chilling in the parking lot talking, but guess what? It got put on film, and that's why I say sometimes we fuck with these action videos. This is what we do. This ain't no game. This ain't clout or nothing like that. Sometimes you just gotta let me just turn the camera on and just do what I do because I'm gonna be doing it anyway, man. So I'm talking about you far as putting out the content that you want, man. Turn the camera on, man. Shit,
I'm gonna have to,
you'd be
man.
surprised. You'd be
You
surprised,
will.
bro. So
Well, can you
what
tell
crew
us?
is this?
Okay, that's a piece of my maroons, the ones that I was telling you about, my maroon crew.
Okay.
Can
He's
you tell us a storyline though on this?
yeah.
On this
Okay,
the whole
that's
crew of
that
them.
man. I'm like a encyclopedia with my own stuff. That's Tar. That character there. Okay, when I was writing my book, it's a situation where the Gullah Geechee get attacked by the Vikings. So they have to go to the Maroons, which is Maroons and Gullah Geechees are all the same. They go to the Maroons for help. So the Maroons, they pull the Mississippians, all the southern states together, the Maroons. They talk to them and say, hey, we gotta go to across where y'all at over there in North Dakota, Virginia area, and help these Gullah Geechees. They get attacked by these Vikings, and the Vikings just want the land for they can survive on because they can't survive where they at. So they go over there, and this kid, right? That's a kid. A young man. He tells his story on what it's like going to over there. Step by step when the old man Brujo tells him to, hey, y'all get ready, you going. And I tell the story all the way up to when he gets over there and fight and people dies and war and all that. And that's his story. So his
See,
name
you
is
need to drop
Tar.
content like that, bro. Like,
That's ill, man. That you put a story behind it, man.
Every
Be honest with
character.
you, it's just like how like me, how I be thinking, man. Like I get deep into that shit. Like I
Yes,
have a
I do,
whole
man. It
story
keeps you up at
behind it.
night, man. That's why some nights I can't sleep, man. I got a team, though. I got a team that rock with me, though. They stay up 2, 3. I got some brothers, man. They stay up all night with me rocking.
I'm glad you recircled back around that because you asked me that earlier, and I wanted to get back to that, tell you that before. Yeah, I do. Did that show I be telling you I be wanting to put together, but I just ain't got the time. Well, not necessarily the time, but I got to put the means together with the stop motion, man, and just film together. I could do it, but just right now I'm stressed for time. But that idea never leaves my fucking head, man. I think that shit will be the shit, yo. The shit. Basically, what I want to do is make it take action figures
Mm-hmm.
and make you believe the story because it's really not
Yeah.
about the stop motion or the AI shit. It's about making the action figures almost like a real sitcom. Like there's so much good acting, voice acting behind the action figure. Like you get lost in that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. The storytelling is crazy. I got a buddy named Rashad on there. He does the verses on YouTube, on Facebook. He does the verses on Facebook and all the groups. He have different characters versing each other. Anyway, he's doing the same. He's buying up a lot of action figures, and he buys a lot of customs from me too. He had me do a lot of custom. I don't buy. He had me do a lot of custom work for him for his storyline, and he wants to do what you're talking about doing, like have the action figures tell stories. So when
I
you
think there's a
said
lot of
him, you
people.
really think about it.
I think there's a lot of people that want to do that because that's
Yeah.
one thing that's missing is the content. Like when we were kids, you were talking about how you
Yes, man.
brothers.
Now you preaching. Now you coming out with it. Now that's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about right
just
there.
like
You
how you
see
were
what I'm
saying, you and
saying?
your brothers would watch Transformers and then
Yes,
GI
sir.
Joe. We ain't got that right now.
You ain't got it.
I think there's a lot of collectors that want to take their collection,
yes,
and
sir,
tell their story either through stop motion or toy photography, and there
you're
are a
right.
couple good ones that are doing it, man. But I think
I would love. I just write, and my buddy writes, but you're exactly right, because if you watch, when Star Wars have a show that's active going on TV, the Star Wars toys are gone. You can't hardly find them when they have an active good show going or a movie coming out. You go to GameStop, Walmart. They got Star Wars falling off the shelf, good ones falling off the shelf, Black Series figures, and they're dirt cheap now. And that line, I can't believe that Star Wars Black Series is going down like that. You know, it is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You go to any GameStop, it's fully loaded with. You couldn't find a clone trooper a while back. Man, you can find them. Ollie's is packed with Star Wars.
Oh yeah. That's their main thing right there. All the
they just
gas.
had a fan stream yesterday. Star
Oh
Wars
man,
did, and
I don't
Marvel
think.
Legends. They both had fan streams this week.
Hey, but see that's what I'm talking about. Like that's where I cut down on collecting, like picking up the Black Series, and I was getting on some extra shit. Like I got enough shit now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
So I
was.
ran my course with that.
See, when they had the Mandalorian show came out, I started back. I could never get into Star Wars. When I was a kid, Star Wars wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? I could never get it. But when I got
Same here.
grown and watched the Mandalorian series, it all came alive to me. Now I collect Mandalorians.
Same here. And that's what I mostly aim for. Mandalorians.
You ever done any customs? Sorry to cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
You haven't done no custom Mandalorians? They're fun to customize. Really fun to customize.
The only time I've touched a Star Wars figure, a Black Series figure to customize, I took the neck off of you know who Bill Burr is.
That's it.
He's the white dude. He's a comedian, but he was on that Mandalorian show. He was he I don't know if you watched the episode where they went into a prison, and he used to work for the that evil empire, but the Mandalorian had him with him. He had like 6 guns. He had
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Which his Star Wars figure is a dope action figure, but I took his neck off because they have double ball peg necks too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing I noticed, because all action figures don't have that. Just
No,
really
they don't.
G.I. Joe.
I don't even think X-Men, Marvel Legends crossed over there yet.
No, it's just straight necks.
Yeah, they haven't.
So, but I took his neck off and put it on a dock because I wanted to take a Marvel Legends head and use it on a dock. But that's it. But man, now that you say that, man, you know what? I need to grab some, because they do have great head sculpts.
Yeah, and they fun to, because I've done some Mandalorian and they fun to prove it. I like.
But you know what I noticed? They're smaller than everybody else. You notice that?
Yeah, they are small. They little stocky
they
figures.
Smallest figure line. They almost damn near 5 inches.
Yeah, they are small. They small. I had some of those females in my hands because I was gonna bring them ones with them dreads. I was gonna make them some.
Oh yeah.
But their head's so damn small. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the one thing you gotta watch out when that head start getting a little too small. It'd be looking like a Goomba and shit.
You can do that on the only thing you can use a small head is on a snow serpent, because all that shit's bulky in reality.
Yeah.
If you put a human head on a snow serpent, try to go small, because the snow serpent because a dude just had me make his brother into a snow serpent for Christmas.
I think I seen that. I think I seen that. Light skinned cat, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah, that one was good.
I got a question for you, Lonzo. So somebody that's seeing your work and is thinking about doing a commission, what is your turnaround time on something? So if, like, somebody hit you up this week and wanted to get like a head or say a whole figure done, what's the turnaround time?
It depends. Depends on how serious the person is. That's gonna be, if you square business and you ain't playing, I can do it in a week. But if you playing in BS and I can tell you ain't really. But some people don't be playing in BS, because like I said, I have a lot of commissions, so I can't put that out there. They're gonna be saying, I ain't playing it, man. You've been making me wait, man. No, it depends, man. It depends, because I have a lot of commissions and I don't want nobody cussing me out in the DM. A week, man. I can get you done in a week. I can get you in and out in a week.
Okay.
Square in a week. Like if you send me a picture in a week. In a
Mm-hmm.
week. Yeah, so you send that picture Monday, you be out of here Saturday.
That's crazy though. When you said how much hours you work, man, and like
Yeah, I
that's
did.
putting in that time,
But
fam.
like I said though, if people want to talk about you put me on your show every week. I put the work in to be put on the show. I'm not sitting on my hands. I'm in the kitchen cooking. I'm whipping it. I'm putting it out. So a person see it, they say, "Oh yeah, he really dropping it." You know what I'm saying? I got enough stuff to drop. I'm staying active. The thing is to stay active. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That Prince one did pretty good for you too. The Purple
Oh yeah, it
Rain.
did good. My mom liked that figure. When your mom called you and say she like it, you did something good.
He said your mom Duke's called said she like
Everybody moms like Prince though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't met nobody moms don't like Prince. She said what she called it. So I like the Prince now, but I don't like that Michael Jackson. I said, dang, mom, I gotta do that, mom. Okay.
But yeah, but then when I seen that Michael Jackson, I was like, you know what, man, that'll be dope if he, because
Yeah,
what scene it reminds me of the scene. Okay, yeah, when they was in the street and he got
yeah,
his regular face, and then she
yeah,
looked back and he got them big eyes, and he, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So when I
So,
do that, well, I'm gonna ask for some help. So when I do that, when I gotta do that, I ain't gonna do that Mike with no afro. Just do a younger Mike and make him look more realistic, like right, more human. Cause I almost went cartoon with that, so go more human, like with that one, right? So
And
when I
get his
do it
hair
over,
and get his hair longer in the back too,
okay,
man.
okay.
mm,
Hey man, I take criticism. You ain't gonna never get good at criticism because if you have a lot of people just that's how a lot of rappers, I think. When rappers first come out, they be viciously good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
oh my God, the first two mixtapes first album, two albums was crazy. And
mhm.
then once they get big, they get all these yes men and all these man, that's heat there. And ain't nobody telling the real. Then they putting this trash out, and it's like, damn, man, that ain't it. It's a lot of rappers. If y'all, singers listen to rap, it's a lot of people that drop heat they first 2 hours, and then by the end of their career, it's like, oh my God, man, I don't listen to that, man.
They lose that hunger, man.
Yeah, and that's because I don't know if it's the hunger. I think it's the yes men around. That's fire, man. That's it right there. You drop that heat and then it's trash, and then they put it out there, and everybody's looking like you got a lot. I don't like a lot of yes men. Tell me, hey man, that shit ain't right. Okay, cool. That's all I ask you to do. If you gonna tell me it ain't right, you get in this kitchen with me. We gonna jump in this blender together, and we gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? Don't just tell me it's trash. Let's get in this blender tonight. I'm gonna call you about 9 o'clock when everybody go to sleep, and we finna get it right together. Do that.
So what we looking at here? Is this you, Savage?
Yeah,
This
this
Who-
this
Saturday.
this the last picture of the show right here,
Oh
and
yeah.
you want to explain this picture right here?
Oh, okay. I know you like your Outback bucks. So I had an Outback buck for that I did for another figure. So I put that head on there for you can because I know you're a customizer. You're gonna do your own thing. So there's no because I was gonna do custom. I had this idea in my head for a custom um Viper, them alley Vipers you do, and I had this figure in my head, and it's still in my head. You know how you showed that new line that's got the 3 3/4 alley Vipers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
higher.
higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna redo one of them, and I was gonna put your head with it,
Oh,
but I was like, but bro, he really liked that Outback bass because then you came out with the show with all. I said, I'm gonna just have to make the head fit the Outback bass, and I know he gonna do his own thing with it after that.
yeah, no doubt, man. That's really all it was, man. I was like, yo, I just need a head because I really are pretty much already got a body, uh,
Yeah, I know you do.
laid out for actually a couple different iterations of bodies now. Now that I'm starting to go through the mix of things, man, especially with that Halo Trooper on there. But what? So what'd you carve the head out of?
Man, I have a tote, a big old drawer full of heads, and I just went through that drawer of heads and tried to find one that similar to your head, and I did the makeup thing. So a lot of times a head might not look like a person, but I can use makeup the way you do women do makeup. I could paint
Mhm.
it like that and make it look like.
Nice.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Pretty much building it up. But
Yeah.
you know what?
But that's just a bald-headed character, you know. That's just a bald-headed character with a nose that's similar like yours. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Okay. So you did no carving. You just pretty
no,
much.
no. I mean, you have like you said, you have a pretty generic look. If you have some pretty crazy looking eyes or some, you know what I'm saying, I could you know, we could do it, but if you got a person could take any head and do your head pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I got so much shit in this room. I wish I get up and grab that damn Monster Force figure because I couldn't even front. I was like, damn, that motherfucker do look like me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about when I showed that bald headed figure
yeah.
from the head pack. I put it on a
Hmm.
Phantom Core Trooper and with
Yeah,
the shades on.
yeah.
With the glasses, right?
Yeah, I said I can't
Sunglasses.
front that motherfucker do look like me, yo.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
this right here, this is my take on it. It's almost kind of dope in a sense because it looked like I aged a little bit. It almost kind of like
yeah,
old man Outback.
yeah. I like to tweak figures like that. Like I would make them because it makes them tell more of a story. I like to tweak them like that a little bit. So
Yeah.
I
So
see you got a good eye too for stuff like that.
say that again.
I said you got a good eye for stuff like that too.
Well, yeah, that's what it was mine. I said it looked like me. I said it's just off just a little bit, but what is it? I said, damn, I've aged a little
Mhm.
bit, and I ain't want to say it like that from because I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no,
on
you
the
good.
inside looking out because yeah, I could be like I still look young and motherfuckers like nah nigga you look
Well,
old.
if well, if my figures got like that this base that if you look at it, I couldn't have a fresh, clean, smiling face. Clean face. You have to look weathered with the figure. So you're gonna look well. That's kind of what I'm into. So if you look at my stuff, a lot of my stuff is gonna look weathered. So if I make your head unknowingly, I do it sometimes unknowingly. Like I didn't even know I did it because I like it that style so bad. So I might have done that unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
weathered you and like, oh man, I just do it so much. This is what I do.
No,
Uh,
I fuck with it. To be
oh
honest with
yeah,
you,
yeah. That's
I
just
definitely feel it.
I do that unless somebody say, hey, make like the one guy. Unless you just stay on me like he do, say I want it like this, then we can do it different. But if you just let me do it, it's gonna look weathered. It's gonna be weathered. It's
Well,
gonna tell
be
a
honest with
story.
you. Now that I know that, I probably would have like, yo, do this or do because I be honest with you, I didn't know when I see now it's coming full circle, being that I've talked with you and dealt
Yeah,
with you.
you good, bro.
When I sent over them pictures, I seen you smirk. So I thought you was like going to 3D print or carve me because I did all them different facial expressions. So now I understand the process. I
Hmm.
understand what it takes. So I know how
How
to
many
do it.
pictures you sending, Mike? What you sending my
Like
whole
6.
catalog?
Not like 3 or 4.
He had it like this.
Look, I was yelling, smiling, doing
Yeah,
Had
all
it
types
like
of
this.
shit.
y'all keep saying 3D print. I might go and get in there because you have to go with the times, man. You can't just stay old school sculpting and painting. You got to go with the times. I'm probably
Well, see,
Well,
outdated
bro,
back
if it's
then.
working for you, if what you're doing is working, man, it's working. So don't take it the wrong way. We just talked to some people that do the 3D printing heads, man.
and
So
I
Yeah.
don't know, to be quite honest with you. I thought everybody. I don't be fucking knowing, man. I'm
Nah,
a
you
newbie
just
myself.
good. Yeah, you. I mean, yeah. I probably get off into it though. I mean, by somebody saying it, I might jump into that realm. Check it out.
To
Couldn't
be
be
honest
that
with you,
bad. I
I
buy
wouldn't
a lot
stop
of
doing
them.
what you were doing, but I would do it to open up my portfolio a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Had that as well too. But I wouldn't stop doing what you're doing because that shit is actually dope, man. Like I said, I already got plenty. And when you put that hat on his head, see, and I was
that
gonna
was yes,
I was gonna hit
sir.
you
Yes,
back.
sir. Come
I,
on
I
with it.
got that
Drop it.
same hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, drop it. Drop it. I know it. I knew it. I knew it when I seen the figure. I said, man. Like I told you earlier, I wish you could. That's your look. That hat. If you would have came on here without that hat, I'd have said, "Man, I don't know who this is. Right? I don't know what they some practical joke they got me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That hat is
man,
your signature piece, though, bro. That's you.
I like the
correct, man.
strap too, man. The sling for
Oh
the
yeah, I put slings
rifle.
on. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, appreciate you, man. You got a crazy good eye for that stuff.
Yeah. Seagram love them
Yeah, he
accessories.
got
You
an
see,
eye.
that's
I
why.
see that. He notices the craziest stuff. Yeah, man. I like them straps. I make them. I put them on almost all my, not all of them, but I like the way a figure look with that strap, with that gun. That's that kid in me, though.
Yeah, man, and that Outback buck, man, you just can't deny that shit, man. It makes
Yes.
anything look good,
It's
man.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you paint it white or something, and then the camo, the pants up. It's
Yeah,
real nice. Actually, what really got when I thought about it, I was doing. I made a Major Marcus figure. I just made him, and I made another partner of mine named Justin. There's a 3D printer. I just made him. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't charge him or nothing. I made him and put him in my cut. And then I did another graffiti artist named Riff.
nice.
Um, I made him, and when I made him, I got like 1,500 likes, and they took the post down. But luckily, I got a picture of it.
And look
1,500
at the
likes, and they
detail on
took the
that
post down.
camo, man. That is
That's
amazing,
that's
Thank
what
you,
I
Lonzo.
was
man.
just
Thank
looking
you.
at.
Thank you.
That's what I
Thank
was
you.
just looking at, like all up in here, that the
Yeah.
rim, the edge. Yeah, that shit is dope, man.
Yeah. If you
That,
want me
that's
to send you some camo legs, I can send you some camo legs. I actually got some. A dude sent me some blocks legs. I got the legs, but I don't think I got the crouch, the pamper, the diaper.
the diaper on it. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
have a
sure it's
diaper.
somebody else that's matching up. I'm getting to the point where I'm stacking up so much of that fodder. I need to keep track of legs
Well, I'm
and
gonna tell
diapers.
you what a good trick to do, man. This is how I do it now. All extra information. Take one of them Monster Force figures when you ain't doing nothing. One of them camo ones. That's a good camo.
It
And
is.
just mimic what they did. Sit
Yeah,
down and just mimic, and then it'll come to you. It might look funny. It's just mimic what they did. I mean, and that's how you gonna learn how to do camo.
yeah.
Did you
Because a
catch
lot of y'all got freehand that.
did you catch Lonzo? Did you catch Mike's interview with the guy that's doing the World War Hell figures? It came out back in the summertime. It's a new O-ring line that's coming out. It's called World War Hell. Did you catch that episode?
Probably did. I gotta look back.
All right, well, that guy, his name is Chris, but he's the one
Uh,
that actually did the paint apps for Operation Monster Force.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
believe that because I knew them was custom figures. They're custom. I knew that, and that's why when you had asked me did I do anything with them, I'm like, they nice, man. These is custom, man. Somebody put it down on this, man. I can't disrespect them like that. They put their work in.
That's some real shit right there. Because when I look at Monster Force, besides the inner kit bashing that you can do, like
Yeah.
how I switched out the heads, I really don't want to do nothing to them.
No, I don't want to do nothing.
Them
I don't want
shit
to
just
paint them or
there.
nothing. They dude put his. I mean, he put his foot in it, man. He got something. He got something. The dude that
Yeah,
did that got something. He
yeah, they do.
talented. They got something. I wish one day, I keep on staying at it. I'll come up with some. I got a nice portfolio. I got about probably pretty deep as far as red natives, maroons, and Vikings. They got a nice portfolio for somebody to check out.
so
Plus my other stuff.
what's your plans for this in the future, man? Where do you want to take this?
Man, I hope somebody pick me up. Like some type of somebody. That's what everybody should be shooting for if they're doing some
Correct.
customizing.
So
Be
you're
Correct.
picked
trying to
up.
make this your full-time gig?
Okay, let's talk about that. I probably could go full time right now, but
That's what's up, bro.
I ain't gonna sit here and tell you, yeah, I'm that guy, man. I got a fear mechanism that I cannot shake. It's something in me. It's not nothing that nobody of stepping out, taking that chance. I mean, I did 80 commissions this year, and I'm not patting my best self on the back, but I did 80, and I probably could have did 80 more. But I have a fear of stepping out, not getting that, working, I don't have it's something about me that can't. I won't even quit Walmart, you know what I'm saying? And I probably made my Walmart check today, but I can't. I just something about me, man, that make me want to hit that clock. There's something in me that make me want to hit that clock.
Well,
It's the
sometimes you
drive,
do got to
man.
put yourself out there in order to
Yeah.
take it to that next level. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm
um,
talking about myself. I ain't gonna if I'm gonna say, oh, I'm missing that. That's a flaw that I have, and I don't know what it is. I can't hit that gear to make me say, screw it, I'm out of here. And I believe it. Not that I don't believe, because I did good, just say like this is my business. My first year out in the business They say if any business, the first year is your hardest business. If you make it your first year, you have made it. There's no turning back. You're gonna go bigger. I made it my first year.
And now you're starting to do the dials too. So you
Yeah.
said you done 80 figures. I just recently seen you talking about doing the diorama pieces for commissions.
Yeah. And I've been doing them. Yeah, I've been doing them for a long time. My buddies said they think I do better because I asked them what you think I do better, figures or dioramas or this and that. Most people they say my figures better than my dioramas, so I'm trying to get my diorama game up to my figure game.
Man, we've been on about 2.5 hours, which,
That's
man,
cool,
that's how
man.
it go. I always be like, yo, I'm gonna do an hour and a half, man, but that conversation piece gets so good, man. But that will be my thing too, man. Just like how you say, man, you should want to kind of reach for the stars. My dream in
Yeah.
this would be is to have my own like little small studio, because this thing that we doing here, as far as what I want to do, it's almost like making movies or making a TV show. But guess what? I don't have to buy a 30-acre lot. I really just need a space, a small room or a metal building where I can get busy. And I'm talking about using fireworks for explosions, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
If
And
I was
really pull in people like Lonzo, pull in creative guys like Legend Series and shit like that. And like, all right, damn. You know what I always dreamed of is actually putting together a template show and selling that motherfucker to Cartoon Network and get on like Robot Chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some shit.
Yeah, like man, that would be crazy, man.
And pull in guys who's in the community who really putting in that work on these dioramas and custom figures, man.
Yeah.
And then somebody like Lonzo who story write, I story write, and just brainstorm, man, and just have a banging ass show that's like real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's talking like how we talk now. You know,
I didn't know you story right. Like real big.
But man, we gotta keep.
Do you write it down?
Shooting for the stars.
Do you write your stuff down?
No, but I'm trying to tell you, bro. I always been nice with story writing. Always been nice with a pen. Like I can usually rap my ass off. I still can. I probably still can come out and write a 16. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got it burnt in my head on how I want to do it. So to put the shit down to paper, I could write a different story every fucking day. Like when I was doing the table, which ain't nothing major. I mean, I was just really freestyling that. That ain't shit. What if I had really put my time into that shit? People like the table and the little scenario setups I did, but in my head, I'm be thinking like, man, y'all ain't seen shit, yo. I just did this trying to balance my time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just coming in here every 15 minutes, because shit, I got a family. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I got a dedicated 9-10 hours a day to fuck with that shit. 9-10 hours a day, nigga. We already be on Cartoon Network.
You gotta think I got slack on because I work Monday through Thursday, but them nights I be up, but on Wednesday night, I max out. I might stay up 24 hours, pass out at some point the next day. I'm gonna stay up all night tonight.
That's how I be when I be in my zone, man.
That's how what I'm saying. When you in your zone, man, it's serious, man.
And 2-3 o'clock in the morning is the best.
Man, the kids is quiet, your girl is asleep, and it's just, man, you drink you a good thing of coffee with some hot chocolate in it, and we finna go.
No doubt.
And then when I got a trick. When I get the nod a little bit off that, I hit a Dr. Pepper. You back in there.
I have to literally kind of like when I be doing my thing, kind of pry myself away and shit, man.
Yes, I do, man. Man, it's crazy when you talking to somebody, they tell you exactly how you feel. It's always like, okay, I ain't crazy.
Yeah, because I be taking a picture. But see, when y'all ever see me take pictures, it's not that one picture. I done took 20 of that same picture. I might have moved over a centimeter and and I had to pry myself like, damn, man, it's time to go to bed. Y'all got to put this shit down, yo.
See, that's what I want to do, get my picture game up, man. I've been practicing, as you can tell. I've been playing with it. I would love to get my picture game up. There's some dudes out there that's crazy. That's insane with it, pictures. Yeah. That's on a whole other level.
I'm a novice compared to some of the guys. Like, shout out to Roper. He been getting busy. Roper's Room. And there's a couple other guys. Oh, there's a dude named Sentry on Instagram. He nice.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him. He's straight. Megatron.
Joe Oscar. Joe Oscar Mike, he's been doing the pictures, but also integrating the story. So he's been doing like little 3-minute videos on Instagram where it's a story and it's got the sounds and the voiceovers.
Yeah, I haven't ran into him yet.
Yeah, it's Joe Oscar Mike.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to put that in.
It's serialized too, where each episode picks up where the last one left off at.
See, that's what I like. Man, I would love to do that. And I'm gonna start doing it with my pictures, man. I just gotta get dedicated to that. And to I can write them, and I can probably I'm gonna start writing and doing some interactions with, man. That sounds dope. I would love to do that.
All right, man. Let me I'm gonna pull this joint down.
Hey, it was cool talking to you, bro. Appreciate you coming
anytime, man. Anytime.
Let me come up out of here and do my 3 side by side joints. There we go. But yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man, with Lonzo Wilkinson. Man, we definitely gonna have to bring my man back. Like, yo, I rock with you for sure. That was a great conversation, man. The whole time, man. We probably could be talking about another 3-4 hours in here.
Oh yeah, I got Ned Beer. We'll have another line of figures for you. I'll do just for the show for you. I got you.
No doubt. And but the biggest thing out of this show, man, right here, man, is people need to really start digging into their collections and really start having fun, man. Because you know, like this is what it's about right here.
We talk more about that than the figures, the having fun and being creative.
correct, man.
Yeah, we talk more about the creativity, just having fun, being creative, man. That's what it's about, man. You gotta understand. You got people, man, working every day, 9 to 5. They life. I've talked to some people, man. They talking about, man, they want to leave their family, their wives. You know, I do all the commissions, and I've talked to a lot of people on the phone, and they open up to you, tell you all these horror stories about their life, but all they got is their figures, and they like 40 and 50 years old, and you be like, wow, man, damn.
Yeah, it's a place of peace, man. Like,
yes, it is a place of peace.
Like, you, whatever somebody's going through on the opposite end of the spectrum. I know me in the past 5 years, like these figures, yo, like they have replaced all the shit that was wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Like hanging out, going to bars, not, you know what I'm saying? Just all the silly shit, you know what I'm saying? That I need to put back down is crazy. I never thought that figures would be that placeholder. Figures would be that high. You know what I'm saying? That I get like when I was a kid and shit, man. It's really a beautiful thing, man. And all you guys out there who are creative with your figures, man, and you got some dreams, shoot for the stars, man. I know there's some big time people in the game right now, and I'm not even gonna lie, some of the motherfuckers don't need to be there. Don't worry about them. Continue to do your thing because you got like-minded people in the community that see you, know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that can rock with you. Like my man Lonzo here. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Captain's Corner. And so forth and so on. There's a lot of motherfuckers, yo, that should be getting a little bit more shine than what the fuck they get. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's gonna be with anything. The powers that be is always gonna be surfacing up top on some dumb shit. But right here, this that real zone, just that real deal. And round of applause for Lonzo Wilkinson, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Salute to you, man. Appreciate the head scope, man. Appreciate the work that you put in, man. Appreciate the great conversation and appreciate, man, you just being you.
We'll get together.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, we locked in now. I fuck with you. But see, I was doing stuff and didn't know you was connected to people and shit. So you know I'm solid, man. I see you solid. You solid too, fam. Seagram, you got anything you want to say before you close out?
I appreciate you let me be in the conversation as well. Lonzo is nice to put a face to the name.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you too, man.
And keep doing your thing.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it till the wheels fall off.
For me, what the most beautiful thing about it is knowing that there's other people that enjoy this hobby as much as I do. Because when I first got into it, my wife was really teasing me and making fun of me and trying to clown me. And so, you know, when to know that there's other people out there that enjoy it just as much as I do and have the love for it, man. That's what is cool about it to me, man. So keep doing your thing, Savage. Appreciate you having me on, brother.
And I'm gonna say one more thing before I get off, and that's another thing too. Even though I am black and proud, man, but at the same time, what I say when I pull in people, you could be black or white, but you can look at all three of us on there and tell we all rock the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's the main thing. Now you said something then. That right there. How can you close without no better piece? That was a good piece to close with.
Correct, man. Correct, man. And like I said,
that was a good crowd
that I attracted. That's the crowd. That's the crowd that I want. And the people out there listening, you got a home here on the Savage Land. But with that being said, until the next time.
All right.
God bless.
Peace and blessings.
Go on, get out of here. Who needs it?